It's time to take care of business. Work time. Work time. Work time.
Everybody watching tonight. So I tell you what, if you can't find anything tonight, you're in the wrong business. We control us. We run this. And anybody come in our house, they get dealt with. Respect is earned. Respect is never given. It's better to be respected than liked. The hell with being liked.
I'll fucking wait. Who wanna debate? Straight, let me cook. Fish frying while season and marinate. Every season, there's no reasoning, just unanimous decision. Smash the noti bell, and thanks to all subscriptions. Mama brutality, stop fouling me, I'm goated. Body shots got them folding. Every word they can quote it. Smoking bud, watching bud, smoke these niggas Mayweather with the defense, nothing short of genius. High step into the end zone like prime time, point me to the limelight. Mic check, it's my time. The pod god every time I deliver. You're now tuned in to GOAT Thriller. I'm here to stay, all the chatter, y'all can dead it. Let's start the show. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. Dinging on them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
I'm the best ever. There's
I
never been
fucking
anybody
wait.
better. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
Yeah, I said it.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every last one of y'all hit that like or dislike button.
I'm focused, man.
And please don't forget to put some mother effing Coach K, Duke, full court pressure on those sub buttons if you're new to both of my channels. And please don't forget to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka GOAT Thriller,
I didn't stutter.
aka the motherfucking Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf Chat, welcome back. Now, first things first. I said, First things first, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on both of my YouTube accounts. Make sure y'all hit that like button when you come through the door. Drop some E3s in the comment section if my mic is crispy. Yeah, I said it. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for slipping and sliding with your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Also, shout out to everybody else on social media that tells Facebook what's happening. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody on the gram. Salute. Shout out to everybody on my favorite social media platform. That's TikTok. Yeah, I said it. And shout out to all my dogs that get it popping on X, formerly known as Twitter. Facts, E Thriller, big facts.
I'm focused, man.
Got a jam-packed show tonight, man. So what we're going to do is react to a couple of sound bites tonight. Jamal Charlo is on my mind, right? Jamal Charlo has an upcoming fight tomorrow night against a guy by the name of Cornflake. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, Cornflake, right? And also, shout out to the Playback Gang. Salute. Make sure y'all drop some comments below. But anyway, Jamal Charlo is on my mind because he had some choice words about the upcoming mega fight between Saul Canelo Alvarez and the boogeyman Terence Bud Crawford. September 13th. We don't know the location yet. We just got a date. And but anyway, he pretty much had some choice words about Saul Canelo Alvarez. he had a couple of things to say about Terence Crawford that had me taken aback, right? So this is what we're going to do. Before I get into those clips, I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. But before I get into those clips, YouTube, everybody that's avid gamblers, got a big game coming on tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. Got a couple of fights coming on tomorrow. Caleb Plant is fighting. Jamal Charlo is fighting. And if you want to bet, go to betus.com to earn 125% bonus points on your first 3 deposits. An extra 10% gambler's insurance. All you have to do is use the promo code E3. Once again, use promo code E3 to get your bets in. So if you want to bet on game 6, I believe it's tomorrow night between the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks, who came back in game 5. They did their thing, beat the dog shit out of the Indiana Pacers. I expect Tyrese Halliburton and Spicy P and Miles Turner to bounce back in game 6. And I'm predicting the Pacers to win. But hey, it don't matter about what I think. It's about what y'all think. But if y'all want to win some money tomorrow night, put your boxing bets in. Go to betus.com. Type in promo code E3. Yeah, I said it. But anyway, I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. Let's see what Jamal Charlo had to say yesterday at his presser. We're going to start around the 2-minute mark. DJ E Thriller, roll that clip. Just waiting on this shit to load, y'all. Give me 1 second. Make sure y'all hit that like button.
Why is everyone using ninja transfers?
Ninja
Let me let this ad go through. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Get them likes up, get them likes up, get them likes up. Telling me I got about 15 people in this bitch, but I only got 9 likes. Can the other people hit the like button? Pretty please, pretty please. But anyway, let me skip this ad. Let's run it.
Goofy.
I know you said you'll take him out to
Goofy as
dinner and
hell.
introduce him to big leagues. Where you gonna take him?
Something maybe with the strip club showing some black holes.
Jamal.
OD locked in.
It's actually video game
Nah,
slang.
OD locked in. They asking me. OD locked. Okay. Yeah, they asking me what you were saying. I don't know what you're saying.
It's video game slang, actually.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah, you already know.
Jamal, have you had a chance to look into the Jaime movie?
And let me just say this, man. Jamal Charlo looks like he's in good spirits. I know he's been having a lot of out of the ring issues, with family, shit like that I really don't get into. But, it's being widely reported that he was having issues with his family. He was having issues with his twin brother, Jamel. According to him in his interview, I believe they made amends. They're back on speaking terms, which is an excellent thing. Because for the record, I'm not a fan of the Charlos. I never liked the Charlos because I just felt like they some haters, right? They hated on Tank. They hated on AB. They be hating on Crawford. They hate on Canelo. They hate on everybody. Yeah, I said it. So I've never been fond of this guy, right? But it's pretty good to see as a fight fan and a content creator that this guy is in better spirits. I must say so.
Situation, yeah.
No, I heard he was on steroids or something, right? I read about it. It's crazy though. See, Jaime Mugia OD, right? Right? He did some goofy shit. He OD. That's what I call
Jamal,
OD.
you still feel like something's up with Snack? Man, you were the first one.
Yeah, I exposed him.
But see, this is my thing. Sean Sattel, shout out to you. He does a phenomenal job as an interviewer in the sport of boxing. I ain't got no problem with him, but I got to call him out on his bullshit. Because what does Snack have to do with Jaime Munguia? I wait. I fucking wait. Because the last time I checked, if you go to Snack's website, I don't recall seeing Jaime Munguia unless I missed it. I don't recall seeing Jaime Munguia on his list. Ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf Chat. So if anybody else can educate your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, because I've said it before, and goddamn it, I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't know everything about the sport of boxing, but one thing I do know is this: I do my research, right, and I tend to study on what the fuck I'm gonna talk about. And I'm looking at Mikey Garcia, I'm looking at Devin the Dream Haney, I'm looking at the Guo, Clarissa Shields, I'm looking at Terence Bud Crawford, the boogeyman. I'm also seeing a Caleb Sweethand Plant. I'm seeing a Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade. I see a Danny Jacobs. I see a Sean Porter. I see a Andre Berto. I see a Josecito Lopez, right? I see Willie Monroe Jr. I see this guy by the name of Vanes Maretzian or something like that. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right. I see Julian Williams. You understand what I'm saying? I see Ivory Redcash. but I do not see Hummy McGill on this goddamn snack athletes list. So make it make sense. Dudes like this are spreading false fucking narratives on Victor Conte and the rest of the snack athletes. And your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, I don't like it one bit, but it is what it is.
Right? It was I'm not the only person that exposed Snack. Come on, man. Y'all keep lying. I never lied to y'all in my career, bro.
So Caleb is Snack Fighter. Are you worried about that?
Who?
Caleb is Snack Fighter. Are you worried about that?
Good question. Let's see how he reacts to this.
Nah. He got some. I don't know, dog. Nah, hell no. He's snuck.
I mean, but why wouldn't you be worried about it? Because if you're accusing Hummy McGill of being with Snack, which is what Sean Sattel said, right? Then why wouldn't you be worried about Caleb Plant being with Snack? I'll wait. I will fucking wait.
I'm focused, man.
I'm gonna need you to be consistent with your talking points, Jamal Charlo, because right now you're contradicting yourself. You can't get on Hummy McGill for being a snack athlete, allegedly, even though I don't see him on the goddamn sponsorship. I don't see him on the actual website, in which I'm gonna show to y'all in a few seconds. I don't see him. But then you turn around when you're asked by another reporter and say, hey, well, how are you feeling about a potential mega fight? Or not a mega fight, but with a matchup with Caleb Plant, because he's with Snack. And you don't care about it? So all of a sudden you don't care because of what? Let's hear what he had to say.
He can drop me in those shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit. You don't hit hard. He can't.
Oh, I get it. So Snack doesn't really necessarily have to come down to conditioning. It doesn't matter about endurance. It doesn't affect any of that. You feel what I'm saying? It's only about power. Power. I wonder why.
They say I don't know because he don't hit hard.
Interesting.
Jamal said that you didn't want to be in the position that Lamont wants to be in. That you didn't really think twice about fighting. And he said you don't want to be in the position that Lamont is in.
I didn't understand that shit either. I guess I speak the other language. I don't understand. Just be direct with me. You know what I mean? I didn't understand that shit, but
He's saying you don't really want to beat LaManna because then you got to fight him. That's what Caleb.
No, he knows that. That's why he don't want me to beat him. He don't want me to fight him. It's like
my thing is this though, bro. Caleb Plant, sweet hands, and we know this dude is with the shits. Like, he's really a nigga at heart. Like, I was looking at his body language. I was looking at the little interaction that they had up there at the podium yesterday, and he was on go. Like, I can literally see him, the way he was staring through this man's soul, piercing through his chest, just seeping through. He just a dog. Caleb Plant. We can say what we want about Caleb Plant. We know that he lost to David Benavidez, right? And we know that he got stopped by Canelo Alvarez. But the dude is a dog. Like, this dude ain't nothing to play around with outside of the ring. We know he's really like that, right? And he just sizing the nigga up the whole time. And I'm like, bro, why are you taking a fight with Cornflake opposed to taking a fight with Caleb Plant right away? Because I'm one of them niggas like, look, bro, you smack me in front of my wife, in front of my little brother, in front of everybody, my whole entourage, in Vegas, on the biggest fight weekend between Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, and things like that. I mean, everything just went wrong for them niggas in Texas. Faxy Thriller, big facts. I would be itching. I would be chomping at the bit. I would be salivating, licking my chops to get this nigga in the ring, let alone it wouldn't have took no 2 years to get this dude in the ring. Like, why are you having a tune-up? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I'm overreacting to the situation. But I know if a nigga smack me in front of, like, I got to go on a dummy mission. I got to crash out in front of everybody, bro. Like, it ain't no coming back from this shit, bro. I'm just saying.
Fine thing, bro. Look, we're going to fight. You know what I mean? Regardless, we're going to fight. I'm not worried about none of that shit. Me and Caleb Plant going to fight next.
Jamal, you ever see Rocky?
Question for you, just on that topic of Canelo and the PEDs.
Yeah, that's what I really want.
Okay, so another reporter is asking him about Saul Canelo Alvarez and the PEDs. Let's listen to what Jamal had to say.
I'm just asking, when you think about Canelo and the PEDs, right? It's probably the fourth or fifth fight out of that camp that's come up hot for PEDs. What are your thoughts around that?
I've been telling y'all about Snack for a long time. Victor Conte them.
But why does this man keep alluding to Snack? Like, is Jamal high? Is he high? I know people say that he has a drinking problem. Allegedly, we've seen him twisted. We've seen him get lit on IG Live. We've seen him get lit on Facebook. We've seen him get lit on YouTube. So is this dude still drunk? Like, what is wrong with Jamal Charlo? Why does he keep alluding to Snack? What in the fuck does Snack have to do with Saul Canelo Alvarez? As a matter of fact, let's do this because maybe I'm tripping. And I don't know if y'all know this or not. And if you're new to my channel, make sure y'all hit that like button or the dislike button, free country, and subscribe and share the content with your friends and family. But I am the GOAT of fucking receipts, right? I've only created the greatest series on YouTube, if I must say so myself. Hell, the people say so. Here's proof that Errol Spence is still ducking Terence Bud Crawford. 19 episodes, unskippable, might I add. Classics full of receipts. I'm talking about documented facts, interviews, articles, motherfucking reference points, everything, like literally everything from all parties involved, right? So I would know a thing or two about showing proof on what the fuck I'm talking about. So, which is why tonight, since everybody like this is like one of, if not the hottest topics on the social media world in boxing, mainly YouTube, right? Because everybody want to talk about Snack. All of a sudden, everybody cares about the Snack athletes, right? And I don't know why, because I don't remember anybody accusing Mikey Garcia of being a fucking cheat. I don't recall anybody accusing Devin the Dream Haney that many times of being a cheat. I don't recall anybody accusing the GOAT of being a cheat. You feel what I'm saying? I see Caleb Plant. I see Demetrius Andrade. I see Danny Jacobs. I see Sean Showtime Porter, who clearly has on a Snack shirt, right? I see Andre Berto. I ain't never heard nobody say Andre Berto was a cheat. I see Josecito Lopez. I see Willie Monroe Jr. On this list, I do not see Saul Canelo Alvarez. So Jamal, my brother, my nigga, make it make sense. Factsy Thriller, more facts.
I'm focused, man.
This nigga is capping, bro. I just don't understand. Like, why are we incorporating Victor Conte and Snack into this other shit that Canelo and Eddie Reynoso and Oscar Valdez and who the other dudes? Matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all some more receipts because I came across this on social media. Yeah, like I don't see none of these dudes with Snack. I don't see Ryan Garcia with Snack. I don't see Julio Martinez with Snack. I don't see Luis Nariri with Snack. I don't see Valdez. I didn't see Munguia, and I damn sure didn't see Canelo. So again, Jamal, I'm gonna need you to make this shit make sense, my nigga. Like, why do you keep saying Snack? Like, what do you have against Victor Conte and the boogeyman Terence Bud Crawford? But let's keep listening to this shit, y'all, because it gets better, y'all. I swear to God, it gets way better. Run that shit, E3.
All right, so like, all right, hear me out. No bullshit for real. They make the drug at the limit of non-responsible. All right, so like this right here, this level is you're banned. That's a banned substance. They will make the drug all the way up to the line of the banned substance, but it just doesn't show, so it's not responsible. So they've been doing that shit for years, but now that they, tapped into it, it's getting caught. Y'all think Canelo hasn't been taking Clinton Bruderol for a long ass time? Y'all think he ain't back on that shit? Or y'all think it was just in the state? Because I go to Mexico all the time from Houston, from Texas. I'm in Mexico all the time eating steak. I ain't never got popped for no shit like that. Think about it.
I mean, I hear what he's saying, and it's highly plausible. Some of these accusations that he's making is very plausible that Canelo is still taking, Clem Buterol or whatever he's been on or whatever the case may be. But I've never heard Canelo associated with Snack. So I don't know why he's intertwining the two parties together to make these booty ass points because you need to fact check yourself, fam.
They microdosing it. They're look, no excuse. I'm not trying to put nobody out there. This don't got this not just boxing. This a lot of athletes all over the world. They make the drug right there to the line of like this qualification, but they don't surpass it. So they're not getting caught for it. A lot of these fighters on all kind of shit.
Jamal, you actually, when you were talking about,
I mean, maybe that's what Ryan Kardashian, Garcia, with his lying, cheating, scandalous ass was doing against Devin Haney. Maybe he was trying to wing himself off with the Austrian. I'm just saying. So what he's saying is making sense in terms of the context of how he's trying to break down how these athletes are getting over, these certain tests and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, again, what does Canelo have to do with Snack? What does he have to do with Snack?
With Thomas, hey, I'll let you go 10 if you want. Does that really happen in boxing amongst fighters?
Yes.
Because you got to spill in beans on that one.
All right, yes. Yeah. It's a little scripted because when I was coming into like, the big leagues, getting my name out there, I would fight some opponents and they like, don't knock him out in the first round. Like,
come on
what
now,
if I catch
dog.
him? I'm gonna knock his ass.
Come on, man.
I never played it with the system. I do what I do. But it's fighters that will make it last. Some fighters.
I mean, we know in the sport of boxing, it's a corrupt sport. It's a dirty sport. We've seen fighters take dives. We've seen certain performances that didn't add up. We've seen fighters get in the ring and don't let their hands go. I mean, we've seen this shit time and time again. So I'm not going to say it's beyond the pale that Jermell Charlo is saying that certain promoters and promotional banners have certain fighters fixated to where they want them to be in a certain situation because based off of their superstardom, so they want them to look a certain way. So they're going to ask this guy that could possibly upset the apple cart to go in here and take a dive, to not put on a great performance. I feel like that against Errol Spence versus Yordenis Ugas. Because if you watch that fight, if you go back, it's like, bro, Yordenis Ugas had all kind of counter opportunity windows, but he wouldn't pull the trigger on his punches. And as a fan watching the fight, I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you looking at? Earl looked sloppy. He was tripping over his feet. He was lunging forward. He was making all those same fundamental mistakes he made against Terence Bud Crawford. But see, the biggest difference between Yordenis Ugas and Terence Bud Crawford capitalized off of those mistakes, right? He didn't let Earl off the hook. He didn't take his foot off the gas. Yeah, I said it. He kept mashing on that dude, bro. Every single time he made a mistake, he made him pay in my Floyd Money Mayweather voice. So, I mean, I don't think Jermall Charlo is reaching by trying to tell the fight fans that, look, man, some of this shit is set up. I wholeheartedly agree with him.
Just take dives. You don't think a fighter going to hold another fighter? It happens.
Even at the top level? At the championship level?
Yes, it happens.
Absolutely.
It should be scripted.
You say with Canelo, something for Crawford to look out for with Canelo? If you're on Crawford's team, you just said it before.
All right. I like Crawford.
Now, anytime a dude got to start off by saying, I like this guy, like giving the fake pleasantries, trying to butter you up before he try to hit you with a backhanded compliment, right? He really don't like the guy. We know he really don't like Terence Crawford. And we know Jermell Charlo, his little baby brother, got smoked with Bud. And at the end of the day, whether these dudes been beefing with each other or not, they are blood. They are kin to each other. And even though we know we've seen Jermall Charlo at the fight with the Canelo and the Jermell Charlo in the crowd, just kissing up to Terence Bud Crawford. I'm talking about flicking it up with him, smiling, taking pictures, him and his wife, Terence Crawford and his old lady. I mean, they just looked like they was having a good old time, right? And it had social media taking it back because we all saw what the boogeyman was saying to his little brother when he was whooping Errol Spence's ass, right? You feel what I'm saying? So he was like, well, goddamn, we didn't know they would still be cool. But I say all that to say, at the end of the day, we know there's some sort of vitriol, there's some sort of jealousy, there's some sort of animosity towards one of, if not the number one pound for pound kings in the sport, right? We all know that these dudes are still chasing Terence Bud Crawford. We know the accolades. I'm talking about they just keep chugging along. Chick, 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 chick. Two.
I didn't stutter.
I'm saying, like, bro, the accolades, I mean, I can literally go on for days about his accolades, and I'm going to get to that later on in the show. But we know that these dudes are salty. This dude is still playing catch up. He ain't been getting the same paydays like Terence Bud Crawford. He's never been Fighter of the Year like Terence Bud Crawford. He's never been a ESPN Fighter of the Year like Terence Bud Crawford. You feel what I'm saying? He's never been a lineal champion like Terence Bud Crawford. I mean, I can go on, and don't even get me started on Undisputed. I mean, please don't make me fart. Please. So a lot of you Neanderthals, a lot of you bozos need to learn how to read in between the lines. He is not going to give this dude any credit. And to make matters worse, just now thinking about it, he really wants this fight with Canelo. He's salty. You feel what I'm saying?
All right. My brother fought Canelo, not me. I like Crawford in this fight, and he get to stay big. But my brother even told me that was his mistake that he made. He thought going up in weight, I got to get massive, I got to get big to beat Canelo. It made him slower. It made his reflexes slower. He'll tell you himself. He didn't feel like the Jermell Charlo that y'all seen him fight Tony Harrison. Crawford, I feel like that's the same thing as happening. You want to get big.
But the Jermell Charlo, they fought Tony Harrison. I can make a legitimate argument that he was losing both of those fights up until the second fight when he caught him with a good shot and knocked him the fuck out. But outside of that, he was getting out boxing that fight. You feel what I'm saying? Make it make sense.
Trying to absorb Canelo punches and artists, but that's not technically that's not the Crawford that we're gonna see. And then Crawford going.
Hold on, y'all. Let me go back. How does he know that?
All right, yes, yeah. It's a little.
How does he know what type of Terence Bud Crawford we're going to see? See, he's just assuming. Everybody has an opinion, and everybody's entitled to their opinion on the Yeah I Said It podcast, which is why I named it that. The Yeah I Said It podcast. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, even if it's Jamal or Jermell Charlo. But I don't have to agree with the bullshit that you're saying, my nigga. How do you know if Terence Bud Crawford is going to feel slower once he get in the ring based off of what your brother experienced? In fact, your brother ain't got the same skill set of a Terence Bud Crawford. He doesn't, bro. So we comparing apples to oranges.
A little scripted because, well, make it last. Some fighters take dives. You don't think a fighter gonna?
Let me fast.
Crawford, I feel like that's the same thing as happening. You want to get big to try to absorb Canelo punches and artists, but that's not technically that's not the Crawford that we're gonna see. And then Crawford going up there to fight Canelo at 68 when he's not a 68 pounder. Where's the motivation? Y'all got to think about it like
Crawford.
What do you mean? What is the motivation? Of course, Terence Bud Crawford is a prize fighter at this point in his career, right? And I've said it before, and goddamn it, I say it again. If there was ever a fighter who has done right by the sport of boxing, who deserves a big payday, a big ass payday, then, sir, that would be Terence Bud Crawford. No substitutions, no exceptions. That man deserves a big payday. And oh, by the way, do you really believe a guy with that mystique, a guy with those skill set, a guy with that aura when you walk in the room, everybody know he the biggest dog. He a big dog. He the best nigga in the room, right? The hardest nigga in the room. Just that Kobe Bean Bryant style, the Kobe Bean Bryant of boxing. I'm talking about Terence Bud Crawford. Are you really going to sit up here and try to tell your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, who has been following the boogeyman throughout his entire illustrious first ballot, yeah, I said it, Hall of Fame career, that he doesn't stand a chance of beating Canelo Alvarez? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you really believe Terence Bud Crawford is just taking this fight just to get a check? The guy that got, he ain't even got that in his DNA. We know Terence Bud Crawford wouldn't have took this fight if he thought he wasn't going to win. You feel what I'm saying? We know how competitive this dude is, playing ping pong, playing pool, playing video games, Call of Duty, playing basketball, playing football. This dude hates to lose. So are you really trying to sit up here and tell me that he's willing to sell his O for a fucking check? Really?
The money is good, but I don't expect Terence Crawford to be the Terence Crawford that was knocking out Gamboa doing all. I don't expect that type of Terence Crawford. I'm not picking either one of their ass. To be honest with you, I don't think Terence Crawford should be jumping up that far and wait to fight him. But opportunity presents itself. Yeah.
Yeah, good report, good comeback by the reporter, man, because Jermell did. I don't recall him saying any of this shit when your little brother jumped up 2 weight classes after becoming undisputed, from knocking out, what's his name, at 154. What was the nigga name that he fought at 154? The nigga that whooped Errol Spence in the amateurs, his name has slipped my mind. But anyway, somebody educate me in the chat. But after he knocked him up, he came off of a year layoff because his hand was fucked up or some shit like that. He ducked Tim Tszyu, and then he moved up 2 weight classes to replace a fight that you were supposed to make, but you was going through your mental issues and shit like that. So your little brother stepped up and said he was going to do it for the culture. And all the nigga did, and I swear to God, y'all can fact check your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. But all your little brother did in the ring was play run for it, run. Say it, I know you and them boys hot. run for it, run for it, run for it, run for it, run. Facts, Thriller, more facts. I'm just saying, like, bro, your little brother didn't even try to put up a fight. The nigga wouldn't sit down on any of his fucking punches. He kept backing up in a straight line to the ropes, right? Letting Canelo Alvarez just tee off on him with them slow-ass combinations. He allowed Saul Canelo Alvarez with those big-ass tree trunks for legs, with them slow-ass feet look like he got semen in his shoes. Yeah, I said it. Cut off the ring and just land that same predictable combination over and over and over again. And I wish y'all could have seen the look of disbelief on your boy Thriller, aka the Black Picasso's face. Because even though I knew Canelo was gonna kick his ass, even though I was rooting for Saul Canelo Alvarez to kick his ass, I didn't want to see that fight go out like that. I didn't want to see Jamel go out like the nigga literally did not try. He didn't try. I never seen a dude after a fight that got washed. Oh, didn't win a single fucking round, in my personal opinion. I've never seen a dude so happy, so content with just going, just surviving. Like he was really happy. The nigga even said something to the effect of, "Hey man, I went 12 rounds with Canelo. Shut up! Shut the fuck up." So you got the boogeyman, Terence Bud Crawford, all the way fucked up. If you think he's gonna ever get in a ring and do what your little brother did with Saul Canelo Alvarez, are you fucking kidding me?
Exactly. I didn't understand why, but I mean, I wasn't a fan of it, but
You didn't like it?
I didn't like it.
How about you?
I'm his size. I'm Canelo size. I'm his age. I'm in this weight division.
So
It's a difference.
People that duck, quote unquote, duck Canelo, quote unquote, duck Benavidez. Would you be the fighter that's willing to get in there?
I would fight Benavidez at 68 years.
That's cap.
I would fight Canelo at 68.
That's cap because Benavidez has been calling you out, bro. And you said that you wouldn't move up to 168 after saying that you would go up to 168 to fight him. Make it make sense.
Yeah.
That's cap.
Fight him at 75? No. I would fight him at 68.
Was it hard in a way? Was it hard to watch Jermell fight Canelo because you're the bigger? Yeah,
it was real hard. That was one of the hardest things I had to do in my life, honestly. Sit there and watch my brother fight Canelo. I mean, he landed shots, he did what he did, but I could tell that's like, I know my brother, he moves a lot, he punches a lot, he uses power different, he real agile. In that fight, he didn't get a chance to do all that.
How he didn't? Like, how the fuck it? Like, this is why I say Jamal Charlo. I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. I'm not trying to be facetious. But is this nigga high? I mean, is he high?
All right, cut the shit.
Like what fight was this nigga watching, y'all? Like, all we seen the nigga do was run. Like, he used a whole lot of agility. He used a whole lot of mobility. This nigga was juking. He was stutter stepping. I mean, Barry Sanders didn't have shit on Jamel Charlo. Facts, he threw about facts. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? This nigga had the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to sit up here and say with a straight look on it, like, look at how serious he is, y'all. And said that this nigga didn't have an opportunity to do any of that? Really? Maybe I'm tripping. Let me rewind it. Hold on. Maybe it's me.
He moves a lot. He punches a lot. He uses power different.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get this shit.
It was real hard. That was one of the hardest things I had to do in my life, honestly. Sit there and watch my brother fight Canelo. I mean, he landed shots. He did what he did, but I could tell that's like, I know my brother. He moves a lot. He punches a lot. He uses power different. He real agile. In that fight, he didn't get a chance to do all that. And I know it was like putting on a lot of weight, fighting at 168, the hype behind the fight, all this good stuff and all that.
Did it feel bad from a point?
Hey, man.
Stay off the damn weed. Stay off the damn weed.
Hey, man, I don't know what's going on with Jamal Charlo. The man seems to be in good spirits. I mean, I must say so myself. But at the end of the day, I don't think he's medically able to compete tomorrow night. Even if he's fighting a guy by the name of Cornflake, I don't think he's mentally stable enough to get in the ring because what the fuck is he talking about? Like, what is he talking? He keep talking about his brother wasn't able to showcase his legs and his movements and his power. He do it a certain way. Nigga, he tried to do all of that. He did it successfully. That's one thing I have to give Jamel Charlo credit for. The nigga was in phenomenal shape. Like, the nigga didn't get tired. He put Shakur Stevenson to shame. Facts, he threw them on facts. The way that nigga was playing, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. I leave all my cars, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it, run it. Wipe his nose, it was running. I mean, god damn. Like, what is Jamal Charlo talking about, bro? I can't even take this nigga seriously, right? Just like I can't take y'all serious for not hitting my fucking like button. It's telling me I got about 34 people in here, and I really appreciate it. 35 and counting because the numbers are going up. But I only got 19 likes. I mean, god damn. Can y'all do something, man? Throw a nigga a bone. Shit.
Man, you know what I'm saying? There's ways around that, homie. Throw my kids something. Throw somebody kids something. God damn. Daddy love. You ain't no love. That ain't love at all, nigga. That's some bullshit. That ain't cool, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Like, can y'all hit my like button? And if anybody want to donate to the channel, because believe you me, it keeps the panels open and it goes a long way. It's on the screen. As a matter of fact, let me zoom in because maybe it's Friday. Maybe y'all a little lit. Maybe y'all been drinking. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe y'all been getting y'all Jamal Charlo on in the real space. Things like that. Shit, I just knocked down a couple of Heinekens on my ranch and my farm and shit. I'm just mashing and relaxing and things like that. Maybe y'all niggas are chilling. But the Cash App is on the screen and it's available 24/7, 365. It's Yeah, I Said It E3. Once again, it's Yeah, I Said It E3. And also, if you want to feel included into the show, if you want to send your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, a super chat so I can put it up on the screen and put you on blast with the Wolf Chack and the Wolf Pack. Yeah, I said it. Hey, man, that's open and available 24/7, 365 like Quick Trip. Facts, E-Thriller, more facts. I'm just saying.
I'm focused, man.
I mean, goddamn, nigga on here cooking and shit. Nigga can't get no donation, can't get no like, but I can't get nothing. Like, damn. As a matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let me let Boo holler at y'all, man. Boosie holler at these niggas, man.
Nigga be all online, have y'all laughing and shit. You don't even want to spend $9. You don't want to buy one song for $128. Get the fuck right now. But you always want to come on my live and look at me. But you always want, but you can't spend $1.50 on a song.
I mean, damn, if y'all ain't gonna donate, can you hit the like button? Because the last time I checked, as a matter of fact, let me go to my channel. Because the last time I checked, this shit is free. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on, y'all. Where my shit go? As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let me make sure, because maybe it's me. Let me hit this like button. Hold on. The like is free. Okay, so let me check my account because ain't shit came out of my account. Now that I didn't hit the like button. You feel what I'm saying? Let me make sure. Let me go to my channel. Okay, hold on, y'all. Yeah, ain't nothing came out of my account. So the last time I checked, which was about a second ago, the like button is free. Use it. I'm just saying. But anyway, what the fuck is wrong with Jamal Charlo, bro? Like, he is tweaking in his interview. Like, listen, y'all. I'm willing to go out on a limb. I don't know anything about this dude named Cornflake. Haven't watched him, haven't studied him. I've heard his name before, maybe, but I don't know anything about him. Of course, I know about Jamal Charlo. Solid fighter, but he's been inactive. Listen, the way that this man has been talking and the way that this man has been moving as of late, I wouldn't be surprised if he get knocked out cold. I'm just going to throw that out there. I'm not telling y'all to go to betus.com and use the promo code E3 to get 125% towards your first 3 deposits. I'm not telling y'all to do that on this fight. But what I am saying is this: I would not be surprised if this nigga is due for an upset, like, because the shit that he's saying with all this hating and double talking and contradicting himself, and he putting dudes with Snack that ain't with Snack, and he's tying Victor Conte into it. And matter of fact, and speaking of Victor Conte, let's do this. Because I got some more receipts. As you can see, I came prepared tonight. I am in vintage E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso mode. So let me do this. Let me go out to X. Where did shit go? Hold on, y'all. I thought I had X pulled up. Where did shit go? Hold on. Where is X? Oh, here we go. I knew I wasn't tripping. All right, man. So Victor Conte clapped back, right? As of May 29, 2025 at 11:30 p.m. his time. He said, "Hi, Jamal Charlo at Future of Boxing. I suggest that you stop telling outright lies about me and Snack. You have been spreading false information without a single shred of evidence to support any of the things that you have been saying. there has not been a single positive drug test by any of the boxers actively working with Snack in the past 15 years. If you have any credible evidence of any wrongdoing by me or Snack or any Snack boxers, then I suggest that you post it immediately or stop your slanderous statements. Buck up, Charlo. What credible evidence do you have? Try zero. If you have any type of credible evidence, then show the world of boxing what you have. Otherwise, it may be wise for you to stop telling damaging, utter lies to the world of boxing. End quote. So the man is basically saying, look, man, if you got proof of anything, then show me, which is what led me to my title of my show, because I'm starting to see a flow narrative, right? And it's been out here for a little while, right? And some of these bitch ass niggas put this shit out there, and I don't necessarily agree with it. I don't like it because, my nigga, where's the proof? Like, everybody keep trying to get on the boogeyman, and I get it. It's because he's the best fighter in the world. He's been reigning supreme for over the last, 8 to 10 years, for this whole decade. I mean, everybody and their mama know, whether you're Earl sexual, whether you're a Canelo fan, whether you was a Triple G fan, whether you was an Andre Ward fan, the list goes on and on. Mikey Garcia, Adrian Broner, Robert Easter, I can just go on and on. Sean Porter, Kell Brook, everybody know that this is the Terence Bud Crawford era, right? So he gets held to a certain standard that's just so much higher, so much more prestigious than every other fighter, including the face of boxing. Because the last time I checked, the face of boxing then got popped for being a drug cheat. But I don't hear nobody on YouTube talking about this shit. I don't hear anybody saying that, oh, we need to be looking out for Canelo in his upcoming fight against Terence Bud Crawford. But I keep seeing some of you bozos, some of you content creators, some of you fucking Neanderthals who just make me sick. You niggas just wake up every day spewing bullshit on the great Terence Bud Crawford, making up fictitious stories, like telling a whole bunch of fairy tales. I mean, goddamn, Disney ain't got shit on y'all, bro. Like, the stories that y'all tell on Terence Bud Crawford, I mean, it's truly second to none. Because, my nigga, y'all keep saying that he's guilty based off of association, but the last time I checked, the nigga ain't been popped with shit. The last time I checked, Terence Bud Crawford has been knocking niggas out. The last time I checked, Terence Bud Crawford hasn't been with Snack his whole career. And if you go and look at his box rec, the nigga has been knocking niggas out for years, like literally years. This is what the boogeyman do. But all of a sudden, I'm starting to notice that the closer and closer that your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, and the rest of the Wolf Chat and the social media boxing world and beyond get to this fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Bud Crawford, a lot of these niggas' palms are getting sweaty. A lot of these niggas' backsides are getting tight, right? A lot of these niggas starting trying to hedge their bets, especially after we saw that motherfucking face-off, especially after we saw how Bud was just towering over Canelo, who was looking, you want to talk about looking shook. If you can read body language the way that your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, can read body language, it kind of gave me those Earl Spence vibes, right? Whenever they met up at the fight, at the Mo Hooker fight, when Bud said, look, I pulled up you. Hey, when I stop you, they gonna say you was too weak, you stayed at the division too long, you was weight drained. You feel what I'm saying? It was really giving me those vibes. Canelo was looking like really tentative. He was looking real timid when he finally stepped in the ring with Terence Bud Crawford, the motherfucking best fighter in the sport. Number 1 or 2 pound for pound on, depending on who you talk to. I got Usyk number 1. Hell, Buddy even tell you he got Usyk number 1. But if y'all want to put Terence Bud Crawford number 1, I ain't gonna argue against you because we know his skills pays the fucking bills. But everybody's starting to try to hedge their bets. You see a lot of these professional boxing pundits of the world, outside of, guys like Teddy Atlas, who's been picking Terence Bud Crawford from the very beginning. You see guys like Angel Garcia or Robert Garcia changing his pick, right? You see a whole bunch of other guys, a plethora of other guys who was leaning in favor of Canelo Alvarez, starting to pick the boogeyman, Terence Bud Crawford. And you can rest assured, if and when Terence Bud Crawford goes in this ring and does exactly what I've been predicting for him to do since day one, everybody gonna blame it on Snack. They already hedging their bets. Y'all. Peep game, they already talking about the Snack shit. They saying that Bud is the cheat this. Why is he associated with Victor Conte? Where does all this power come from? How's he walking through these punches? Oh, he never got acclimated at 154. How the hell is he going to move up to 168 and challenge Saul Canelo Alvarez? Why is he so much bigger than Canelo Alvarez at the first face-off? Shut up! Shut the fuck up! I'm sick of all these fucking excuses. Like, bro, if y'all scared, just say you're scared. You feel what I'm saying? Because your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, I don't have any doubts in the back of my mind. I believe I know how this fight is going to go. And for all you bozos that keep saying that Bud going to get in the ring and do his best rendition of Jermell Charlo and Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez, I don't see that. I see Terence Bud Crawford standing right in front of Canelo Alvarez with them slow-ass hands, with them big-ass tree trunks for legs, with the same Tekken Street Fighter-ass combinations, and he going to stick his tongue out and pick him apart. And God forbid, if Bud takes Canelo best shot, I mean, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. Tucci, the fight is going to be over with, y'all. I've said it before, and I'm going to keep saying this shit. And of course, the closer that we get to the fight, I'm going to start breaking down this shit like a rotisserie chicken. I think I'm going to make some more videos, breaking the fights down, but I'm going to try to avoid getting copyrighted because you know how YouTube play. You really can't, show fights and narrate over. So I got to figure out how I can work around that. I might have to post that type of content on my TikTok. So if you don't follow me on my TikTok, look at my description box. The link tree, it has all my social media platforms listed. You can follow me over there. I'm going to be uploading content daily. Breaking down Canelo Alvarez and that simple, basic ass style. I mean, the nigga is super basic. I don't know why everybody keep acting like Canelo is this mythical god, like he's Juggernaut, like he's motherfucking Thanos, like he's indestructible, like nobody can ever hurt Saul Canelo Alvarez, because you hear boxers say it all the time. It ain't the punches that you see, it's the punches that you don't see. And don't nobody do that better than Terence Bud Crawford. Don't nobody hit a motherfucker with a shot that you didn't see coming. I mean, let's rewind time. Let's go back to the Kell Brook fight. When Terence Bud Crawford, he was getting dinged on. I'm not going to lie. Kell Brook started that fight strong. He was landing the jab periodically. He was landing that straight right hand on Terence Bud Crawford. But as soon as Bud switched to that southpaw stance and baited him, he was he was touching his glove. He had his right hand up. And he was touching the left hand of Kell Brook, trying to time him, trying to measure him, coming in with that jab. And as soon as Kell Brook was trying to throw that straight right hand, Bud came right over the top with that jump. I still don't know what kind of punch that was. He got that shit from Chuck Norris, Bruce Leroy. I don't know where he got that shit. That's some Omaha street fighting shit. You feel what I'm saying? Fancy Thriller, more facts. I mean, god damn.
I'm focused, man.
But anyway, knock the nigga across the ring, y'all. In the cold part about it, y'all. If you go back and look at the clip, I wish I could show it, but I can't. I don't want to get flagged because there's haters in my comments saying, oh, fuck E Thriller. Oh, he's dropping too many facts. Oh, he's so funny and real. Oh, fuck him. I hate his channel, but I come watch him every time. I know somebody's just going to report it, so I don't even want to risk it. But anyway, he knocked the nigga across the ring, and I will never forget it, y'all. I swear to God. I was watching the fight with the General Big Fish, and I remember the look of disbelief on his face after Terence Bud Crawford caught him with that punch. I mean, it was just out of nowhere. And it's kind of similar to how he caught Errol Spence. And what was it, round 8 or maybe round 7? I think it was round 7 when Errol Spence caught him with a good shot, right? It appeared as though Bud was staggered, right? But he was just baiting him the whole time. He put his earmuffs on and he took a little too subtle steps back to the ropes. And as soon as Errol tried to throw that slow ass looping over the hand left hook over the top, Bud caught him with a short right uppercut and knocked him on his backside. And I said, oh my God, if the punch was so fast, y'all, I didn't even see the shit. I still didn't see the punch. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, look, I got the boogeyman winning this fight. I see a lot of you fuck ass niggas trying to change your picks, acting like you want to bet, don't want to bet, doing all this extracurricular ass shit, saying that, oh, if Canelo cheating, well, if Bud cheating and Canelo go cheat too, I don't care. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Because some of you hoe ass niggas gonna be the main nigga. As soon as Terence Crawford dig on this dude, gonna come on here sucking him off, acting like you ain't been shitting on this man the whole time, acting like he said that the fight wasn't gonna ever happen. Some of you niggas were saying that this fight was never going to happen. But now that the fight is happening, y'all so scared to eat crow because this man is about to dare to be great, right? He's moving up 3 weight classes, basically 3 fucking weight classes, 2 weight classes, if we being technical. But Bud said in his last interview, I'm moving up 3 weight classes, right? So I'm going to roll with what the boogeyman is saying on this particular topic. The man is moving up 3 weight classes. And if he go in there and stop Canelo Alvarez, oh my God, not like, bro, y'all thought the excuses were bad from the Eurosexuals, right? Y'all thought the litany, I'm talking about the multitude of excuses saying the man he was drunk, he was high, the spiked water, his goddamn, why you think bro hit me with so many punches? Shit, I had to have surgery on my cataracts and things like that. Me and Derrick James wasn't really getting along and shit. This nigga trying to take me to court, take all my money and shit, things like that. Facts, he threw them more facts. Wait until y'all hear the excuses that the Canelo fans and the Terence Crawford haters are going to make. Because I've been trying to tell y'all, Canelo is not the same fucking guy. He's not. I've been saying this for years. I'm not just saying this just because he's about to fight Terence Crawford to take away from the greatness or to lament or to ostracize the great Terence Crawford for doing something he was going to do anyway. I don't give a fuck when they would have fought. They could have fought at 147. They could have fought at 135. They could have fought at 160. They could fight at 175. If everything is on the up and up between both parties, meaning Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, he can't fuck with Terence Crawford, right? He just isn't a better boxer. I don't give a fuck if he was in his prime, wasn't in his prime, green, not green, ready, not ready, old legs. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Because y'all can say what y'all want about Terence Crawford. And I'm still waiting on the motherfucker to come on my panel and check, put me in my place. Because I'm begging one of you hoe ass niggas to do this. I still ain't got no smoke yet. But anyway, I want to know from any nigga that's rooting for Canelo Alvarez, or not even rooting for him, that is picking Canelo Alvarez, aside from having the alleged size advantage and the power, what is going to happen if that shit doesn't work? I said this shit a million times on the build-up to between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford because everybody kept telling me Bud wasn't going to be able to deal with the volume. He wasn't going to be able to deal with the jab. He wasn't going to be able to deal with Errol Spence's size, the pressure, things like that, the fundamentals, the training of Derrick James, the way he could break down his opponents and shit like that. But I kept saying, okay, but what if that breaking them shit don't work? What if I'm a bit like Coach Kente and things like that? Y'all remember what Errol was saying on Sway in the Morning? You feel what I'm saying? He was saying, I was just talking a whole bunch of raw, but I kept saying, what if that shit doesn't work? Then what? Like, I'm going to ask y'all the same thing, Canelo fans, because I don't think y'all boy do anything better than Terence Crawford. Outside of selling tickets and pay-per-views and shit, like we're talking about ticket sales and selling merchandise. Oh, yeah, he got Terence Crawford beat. But when we're talking about the actual skills, say it with me, y'all, the skills and the attributes of the sport of boxing, that nigga don't do anything better than Terence Crawford. He doesn't have a better jab than Terence Crawford. He doesn't have a better straight right hand than Terence Crawford. He isn't a switch hitter like Terence Crawford. He isn't a better body puncher than Terence Crawford. That's right, I said it. He ain't a better body puncher. He doesn't have better conditioning and stamina than Terence Crawford. You feel what I'm saying? And don't even get me started on the footwork and ring generalship. I can go on and on and on and on. You feel what I'm saying? I could talk about this shit all day. As a matter of fact, let me do this. I'm going to read some of these comments, but y'all got to get my likes up. It's telling me I got 42 people on my main YouTube account. Can y'all please get the likes up to 42? I got 27 likes. Motherfuckers still not donating. Y'all still not hitting the like button. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read some of the comments and I'm going to keep on talking. I mean, if y'all don't want to support the show, then fuck it. I can just keep going. I can talk with the best of them. But anyway, let me remove this shit. But yeah, man, Jamal Charlo is hating. I don't know why he's trying to intertwine Terence Crawford and Victor Conte and some shit that Canelo and Eddie Reynoso got going on, right? I'm talking about a bunch of false information. Like, I don't understand it. Like, why do y'all continue to accuse this nigga who has done everything right about the sport of boxing? This man has always wanted to fight the best fighters, right? He's always there to be great. He's been dunked in every fucking division he's ever stepped foot in. This nigga was getting dunked at 154 before he can even make it to 154. Charlo was telling him to go fight somebody else. Virgil Ortiz ducked Terence Crawford. What's the nigga name? Sebastian Fondora has ducked him several times, right? I can go on and on and on. I don't understand why y'all not fucking with the boogeyman. But at the end of the day, he uses FU. He said it before. And back to the comments I go. There's going to be a lot of sick people come September. I cannot wait. I'm just licking my chops. But back to the comments I go. Let me go to the tops. Shout out to my nigga Los, man. Was popping. He said, E3, what's happening? How are you, kind sir? What's happening? Shout out to my boy from the 402. He said, stand up, one love, hit that like button. What up, Just the Guy? What's happening, man? How are you, kind sir? What up to DeMonte Walker? He said, E3 was good. Oh, man, just paint these pictures so vividly with my words.
That's the picture. I'm going to paint it perfectly.
Yeah, man. Let me see who else I got to get. What up to Crunch Time TV? He said, E3, salute, salute. Shouts out to Mark Nash TV. He said, salute, salute. How are you, kind sir? Happy to have you around, my brother. Salute. What up to Double B, man, from the 402 as well. He said, E3 Cook, right? He said, E3 Cook right about now. I appreciate it, my brother. Mark Nash said, peace, my G, liked on both streams. I appreciate it, my guy. Shout out to my brother in real life. The General Big Fish has entered the fucking premises. He said, E3, what's happening? How are you, kind sir? What up to Eric? I see you. He said, Cook E3, what's happening? What up to Diesel 1A? He said, one love and salute to E3. What's happening? How are you, kind sir? What up, Triumph? He said, snack that. Snack that shit, baby. Okay, salute to you. What up to the big homie of the panel, Goldie Low? He said, E, what's up, little bro? Hey, man, just paint these pictures so vividly with my words. We got to get these niggas right tonight, Goldie. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let me go over the panel etiquette before I drop the link. All right, man. So rule number one, please cut your camera on so your boy E Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, can authenticate who you are. And rule number two, please mute your audio until I introduce you to the rest of the panel in the playback game. Rule number three, you will have only 1 minute to speak, and then I am going to pass the mic, especially if it's a big panel, right? Rule number four, please, and I repeat, pretty please, do not dominate the show. You ain't got to interject. You ain't got to cut everybody off. You ain't got to answer every goddamn question. You ain't got to ask every question. Act like you're at a barbershop, bro. Get in where you fit in. You feel what I'm saying? If you see some individuals got smoke with each other, let them hash their shit out, and then you get in where you fit in, you know, or maybe the host, you know, throw you an alley-oop and say, hey, man, how you feel about that? You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm well seasoned at this shit. I'm just saying. But anyway, rule number five, which is the most important rule on my show. Please leave your fucking feelings at home, right? I don't want you to be like this bitch-ass nigga on my screen, right? I don't want you to be like Corey. I don't want you to be like Shrek. I don't want you to act like this hoe-ass nigga. They're getting his feelings just because your boy E Thriller, a.k.a. the Black Picasso, called him a fuck nigga. I called him a fuck nigga because he was sneak dissing, right? And I've been trying to get this bitch-ass nigga passed. I really have. But the nigga keeps sneak dissing the Wright brothers. Like, my nigga, if you won't smoke, say my fucking name. You feel what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I'm about to drop the link. I know your bitch ass listening, and I've been hearing some of that dumbass shit you've been spitting on the behalf of Canelo Alvarez, and everybody on YouTube know, everybody in my chat know, everybody that fuck with you know, everybody that fuck with me know. They know you can't fuck with me, bro. So go ahead and come on, get your shit splat. I'm gonna split your head wide open in front of everybody, talking all this dumb shit, trying to hedge all your fucking bets. Still, he's trying to sneak this your boy Go Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, and the Wright brothers. Come on and get this work, bro. Hey, ain't no hard feelings this way. I'm gonna fuck you over like I always do. Want to come on, come on. If not, fuck you. But anyway, let me drop this link, man, just in case anybody want to get froggy. Let me do this. The link is in the chat. As a matter of fact, let me pin the link. Just in case that bitch ass nigga want to click on the link. Since he want to sneak this, he do all that sneak dissing, but the nigga don't ever pull up. You can pull up. We ain't got to be cool for you to pull up. Because you ain't want no wreck in real life. You already know that. You don't want me to tell the people about that. You didn't want to box. You didn't actually want to fight a nigga, right? But you want to get on the internet and sneak diss a nigga all day. You feel what I'm saying? You want to play these internet ass games. But anyway, shout out to my nigga Kane, man. You're live on the chat with the pack. Pop yo shit.
The only thing that I really want to say, man, before I let you pass to anybody else coming up on the panel, first off, shout out to you. You know, salute to the chat, salute to your panel, man, salute to your channel. Welcome back, E3. Goddamn, I was scared. I was scared, man, that you had slid on over to the dark side on that last live. So I'm so happy to see that you back and in full form. You know what I'm talking about? You got all your swagger back. Goddamn, talking to these Earl sexuals, because they really the ones who driving this snack program train. You know what I'm talking about? So that the fact that you back on their helmet, pause, I appreciate it, man. Welcome back, dog.
Hey, man, but this is the thing, Kane. I ain't went nowhere. I haven't went anywhere, my brother. I've been right here, spearheading the campaign, slapping these niggas around, putting them in their place. And when it comes to Terence Crawford, I'm just saying. But all I was saying was the last episode is, you know, I feel like Canelo, you know, he's been slipping for me. I've been saying this shit. This has nothing to do with Terence Crawford. I've been saying what I was saying. You can go watch my TikToks. But anyway, go ahead, man. What's your opinion on the topic at hand? Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, so like I said, you know, I just think it's Earl sexual driven. You know, this whole narrative about Snack. Because wasn't nobody, you know, that I can remember, that I, you know, can recall was mentioning Snack whatsoever before Bud went and beat Earl underneath the couch.
Yep.
Till he beat him underneath the ring. Wasn't nobody talking about Snack. And then after he beat Earl, amongst the other 177 excuses that they came with, Snack was the one that they felt could really stick to the bone. It was like beans and cornbread. You know, they felt that, you know, that one kind of stuck to the ribs a little bit. So that they've been running with it ever since. And in order to make themselves look somewhat not biased, they talk about all the other fighters on Snack. But this is really about Bud. That's all.
They really just started doing that because, I mean, I'm like you, bro. I don't remember these niggas talking about Mikey Garcia. Hell, they talk about Devin Haney a little bit, but they ain't really say nothing about Snack until, you know, they seen him with Bud and Victor Conte and shit like that. But I don't hear them talking about any other nigga that's been on Snack, bro, outside of Terence Crawford. And we know why this shit is happening, bro. They just mad. Looking man did what he did to Earl Spence. They can't live with it. They got to come up with something. And just in case he beat Canelo Alvarez the way that we're predicting for him to beat Canelo, they got to have some in their back pocket, bro. They hedging their bets. They scared, bro. They scared.
Yeah, no question. I said that on your last live. They want to have it both ways. If Bud beat Canelo like we believe he will, it's gonna be Snack. If Bud lose, oh man, we told y'all his weight class for a reason. It was just a pay. You know, like so they want to be able to poke their chest out.
Right, because it got to go both ways, bro. If we're not going to give Crawford full credit for beating Canelo, because you know me, I'm one of the niggas to say Canelo ain't the same. Bet. Then we got to keep that same energy because Terence Crawford is older than Canelo. Terence Crawford still isn't in his prime. So that shit got to go both ways. If Bud lose or get knocked the fuck out, I don't want to hear you same niggas that was hedging your bets, poking your chest out after that shit happened. You feel what I'm saying? Let's keep it straight down the middle and consistent.
That ain't gonna happen, E3.
I know it's not. I know, of course not. We're talking about Terence Crawford, bro. I'm used to this shit. It's really sad, bro. It's really sad.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, yeah, I'm gonna let you pass. I see the big fish that came on, man. I'm gonna let you pass it, fam.
Okay. All right, let me ask you a question. Have you seen Sheree?
Sheree?
Yeah, Sheree.
No, I don't know no Sheree, bro.
You don't know who Sheree is? Oh, my bad. Okay, then. All right, man, let me go out to the gym with Big Fish. Let's get into the premises. You live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, big bro. What's happening? The general.
Oh man, I got my street clothes on today, man. I'm ready to go to war today, E3.
What's happening, big bro? How you, kind sir?
I'm chilling, man. What's going on with you?
Man, nothing, man. Just talking about this whole snack situation that Jamal Charlo was trying to intertwine Canelo in his camp and, with Victor Conte and Crawford and Haney them. What is your perspective on what took place? Go ahead. I'm listening.
Well, on the chart, you know how I feel about the Charlos, man, and I it's hard for me to listen to them. So I don't know exactly where he was going with it, but I say this: the snack program is not an attack on Terence Crawford. It's an attack on Victor Conte and just the whole. He's putting a dark cloud on everything around him that's associated with him. So it's more so about Victor Conte. Terence Crawford is just the biggest name in YouTube boxing right now. So
I've been telling y'all that though.
he's going to get the the residuals of that. And it's fair. And like I said, Terence Crawford don't have to know about what is actually going into his system. We cannot take back that Victor Conte, whether true or not, he said that he can beat any test out there. So since he said that, I got the right to believe him. You got the right not to believe him. But it's out there, E3. It's out there, King. We can't argue with that. So this man shouldn't be involved with the sport. And I just see every athlete that's associated with him is a prime condition machine. Terence Crawford had a physique like Bruce Lee, a man who only eats water and grass. Like he just muscle on top of muscle. That's how Terence Crawford was looking. The performance was jaw dropping. I could not believe it. I wish we could revisit the night E3 July 29th. I want to show the humbleness that was put on my spirit that night. I was crushed. So I went to I was defeated. But then you know me, E3, when new information is presented, a man has a right to change his mind. So I started looking at stuff and seeing stuff and like, man, God, it had to be a reason for this. So hey, I'm sorry, I had to justify the loss. Was it one of the best ass whippings I ever seen in my life? Yeah, it is probably number one and the most shocking. But we cannot sit here and put up an offensive line effort to block Terence Crawford from getting any kind of dirt put on him because of Victor Conte. E3, we can't do it. You guilty by association. Now I pass the mic.
All right, man. Let me do this. Hey, KV Bleeder is your name? Cut your camera on. I couldn't see your face, bro. I got to see your face, fam. And I'll bring you on. Still can't see you, bro. All right, until you get your shit right, I'm going out to Goldie Low. You're live on the chat with the Pack. Pop yo shit.
What's up, fellas? How y'all doing?
What's going on, big bro?
Not much, man. I'm gonna dive right into. I'm sick of this shit here. The damn Earl section. The Earl section. I always talk about Victor Conte. Man, Victor ain't got a damn thing to do with Bud beating that nigga ass when he beat that nigga.
Hold on, Goldie. E3, you know who I think? Hold on, Goldie. I'm sorry, Goldie. It ain't got nothing to do with Goldie. Stop. Goldie, stop.
Lord. What?
Who is that? Who is this playing on the camera, man? Back your face up.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I think I know who that is, E3.
Who is it?
It's Brian.
It's poetic.
Oh, okay. What up, poetic? Okay, then you
Goldie.
My bad, Goldie.
Okay,
I go ahead, Goldie. Reclaim your time, bro.
I thought you would have taught some shit to cut your ass out. But anyhow, I'm sick of y'all Earl sex with this bullshit. Talk about Bud was Snake. He got on Snake because he put to fight Earl. That man, look at here. That man, you go back and look at the other fight. He was in a Snake provoked this man for the longest. He ain't had nothing to do with that shit. Y'all ain't say that when he beat the shit out of Sean Porter. He was on dealing with Snake then.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ought to want to talk about snack this, snack that. Man, that man, he putting the weight on just like he's supposed to, taking his time, getting his body ready for the beat the shit out of Canelo. I don't want to hear all that shit. I'm sick of y'all with the bullshit. Y'all got to come up with, every time this man do something, y'all got to come up with so many goddamn excuses. To down this man here, to down this man. I'm sick of that. Get that man his prop. He's the best thing out there. He had right now, I think he's the most exciting fighter that we got right now in boxing. Once Bud retired, we ain't got nobody else. Who else we got? We're gonna look forward to this. We're gonna look at and have a good fight. We ain't got none. I'm sick
That's
of
cap, Goldie, but go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. That's cap. I say David Benavidez. David Benavidez is very exciting to watch.
Man, God, you fucking crazy.
That nigga hit you with a 20-piece combo, bro. Like,
hey, listen,
Benavidez is God, Goldie. But go ahead. My bad.
Listen, I'm sick of Fish. I'm sick of Q with this Bud Buddy hating shit. I'm sick of y'all ass. I'm tired. And I maybe got that dude. Y'all been getting beat as flip flopper motherfuckers. I'm tired of y'all being flip floppers. 1 minute you with Bud, the next one you're not. I'm just pissed off with this shit. Give that man his respect. If he can't respect him, just don't sit down the body. I'm sick of that shit, man. General Big Fish. I don't see your partner Q here tonight. Well, I'm letting my man go ahead on the take his earth. I'm upset now. I need to take my drink of Coca-Cola. Go ahead, E.
Okay, then. Appreciate the panel etiquette, man. Going out to Poetic, you're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, bro. What's happening?
Hey, man. What's up? I don't know why they be saying this about Terrence. I don't know. I think they just be saying anything just to say some shit, to get their name in some shit, because I don't even think a snack fighter ever popped dirty. Well, I know Ryan did, but Ryan popped after he not even with Snack no more. But
yeah, he not.
Because I remember he was with Snack early on. Yeah. But what you said about David Benavidez, I think that's interesting because he can't. His problem is he can't get no big fight. So that's gonna be his biggest issue. He ain't gonna get that Canelo fight. So
that shit.
I think he should probably run it back with Morrell, because I think Morrell had some success, and I know David probably want to beat him more convincingly, considering he technically got knocked down. But I don't know.
Nah, there was no knockdown, bro.
I think Charlo said that shit to get his name in some news or some shit.
I believe so too, bro. I believe so too. You're right, bro. I believe Charlo. Yep.
You know it's racism in boxing. Like they would these people would be drooling at the mouth to catch one of these top black boxers dirty. They're not gonna protect them. So if these niggas is doing steroids, they will be caught. Like, it's not like somebody like Canelo or somewhere, they'll probably try to make sure they not caught. Like, come on, bro. I don't know why they keep saying it.
Yeah, I don't get it, bro. But you make a very interesting point about Charlo saying this shit to draw some attention to this weekend.
Yeah, I think that's all that shit. He shouldn't even have no more problem with Crawford. I know I could understand when Crawford and Jamel was going at it. So obviously he don't, But I mean, Crawford, because I don't even know why you talking about Crawford. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, but you got to think though, it's sour grapes. He really want to fight with Canelo. He's been big at Canelo for how many years? Him and his brother. So I think it's got a little bit to do with that too.
Yeah, and Canelo. I mean, I know a lot of people don't want to be one to say it or don't like when people say this, but I do think Canelo, it was just in a perfect situation in regards to moving up from 160 and going to 168 when all the champions were technically kind of weak. And I do believe,
I gotta give you credit, bro. Not to cut you off, you was one of the main niggas because you used to come on my panel when I first started. So salute to you. You one of my real day ones, right? And I used to argue with your ass all the time on behalf of Canelo, right? Because I mean, you need to let some of these Neanderthals know that I used to be a Canelo fan. They swear I'm a hater, but I'm just telling the truth. Like Big Fish say, once new information is presented, a man has every right to change his mind.
And that's the same thing I did with Errol when I came on your channel.
Right. Okay. So. But you're right, bro. You've been saying this shit from day one about Canelo, but go ahead.
Yeah, I just think that's what it was. I truly think I truly think. Well, I don't know, but I think what's his name? Because this nigga Andrade. I think he probably could have beat Canelo, but Andrade's problem was his promoter. Unless you Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn not gonna give a fuck about you as a black fighter. He don't care to promote his black fighters like that for real. He more so on the other like Boots. I know he got Boots, but he gonna fuck with Boots because he really don't got no choice. And Anthony Joshua
He's
is out the
fucking up
door.
Boo's career, though. That's something else I want to talk about once we open the panel.
You think
he's
he
his
gonna do
career.
that?
Bro, Eddie Hearn is fucking up Jerron Boots in his career, in my personal opinion.
Why?
But go ahead and finish your point before I open the panel up, bro.
Oh, you can open it up. You gonna talk about that tonight though? Because I know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can talk about it, bro. Because
I kind of agree because I know you probably gonna say some fire shit, but I have to hear that.
Yeah. So my personal opinion on the whole situation of Boots and Brian Norman, like, bro, if Boots and Eddie Hearn are both saying that unifications is the end all be all after the Karen fight, the second Karen fight, they were saying it before the Karen fight. So my thing was, bro, Brian Norman was playing hardball. He wanted a dollar amount. He said, nah, I changed my mind. I want to up it. Bet. Y'all already fighting in Philly. You know that your man's is already having a hard time making weight because he said it after one of his fights, right? Why not just go ahead and give that nigga that extra 500? Because he said they offer 1.7. Go ahead and give him a 1.75. Call his bluff. Then we could have, okay, nigga, this is what you wanted. You didn't take it. You ducking. Go ahead and get that nigga up out the way. Then you possibly could have fought Stanionis, and then Barrios last because he about to fight Manny Pacquiao. Why? I know why, but
that's that PBC bullshit, man. That's some PBC
exactly.
Shit.
So I've been the main nigga on YouTube saying Jerron Ennis is wasting his fucking time because we don't care about these weak ass belts at 147 anyway. There's only one nigga that we want you to really fight, which is Brian Norman. Aside from that, you can move up.
Yeah, because we know, man.
54.
Bruh, Boots. Boots would make Barrio look so much worse than what Keith Thurman did, bro. Man, Boots would kill that dude.
Boots is watching Barrios, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, what are you waiting on? And Eddie Hearn, because he gonna end up weight draining the nigga because we know it's hard for him to make the weight. So why not go ahead and get Brian Norman now rather than later?
But the deal was in the beginning, Brian Norman and Boots supposed to have been the last two to fight for Undisputed.
I know. Yep.
That's what the deal was. You feel what I'm saying?
But it changed.
And it changed when Boots them came out and said that they was ducking him. They called their name because between Bozy and Senior, they already made an agreement. Them two gonna be the last two. They added her and they switched up on the shit. That's why Norman went on the thing and went to call him Boots' ass out.
Right.
You feel me?
And I don't think. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead, Poetic.
Oh yeah, my bad. I don't think Brian Norman really want to fight. Brian Norman's small as hell. He's not trying to fight Boots, bro. Especially after that Stanionis fight, bro. Brian Norman don't want to fight that man, bro. Trust me.
Man, listen,
but listen,
Brian Norman gonna fight him. Norman gonna fight him.
Hold on, Goldie. You might be right, Poetic, but at the end of the day, it's still up to Eddie and Boots, who is the A side, to call they bluff.
Right.
Because it'll be different if Boots was still young. This was like his second division, and he's still growing into this division. But we already know Boots is a big guy. So why waste his time and make him wait unless he's going to fight Tio? But now they saying that Tio has nothing to offer, which I disagree, because if you can't get the other champions in the fucking ring, then go ahead and fight Tio. He's going to be the best thing on your resume. He's the most accomplished by far.
Yeah,
go on, Fish. Yeah.
E3, do you think Boots is afraid of Brian Norman?
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
I don't think either one of them are scared of each other, bro. I just think it's politics. It's the money, bro.
I think, listen,
what you mean it's the money? The money.
It's the money because, look, I heard Brian Norman say they think the fight is worth more than what they were being offered. So that's why he declined the first offer, and he made a counter offer. He's saying, I'm not saying he's telling the truth, but he's saying Eddie Hearn them never got back to him after that. He said that they wanted 1.75 to fight. So I'm saying Eddie Hearn, bro, if you offered Stanionis and Barrios more money than what you're offering these niggas, I mean, I don't understand it, bro. Like, he still only gonna get one belt from the other fighters. It's the same shit.
Not only that, y'all also have to look at he paid Karen more money to get the fight to come to Philly.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
had it because he didn't even, matter of fact, he didn't have so much confidence in the boots. He didn't even bid on that fight.
I remember that. You're right.
You feel what I'm saying? He didn't even bid it. It went the first bid. He didn't even bid on the fight. The fight was going overseas. And I guarantee you he paid
And that's why
Karen.
they reached out to the Normans, right? Because they was trying to avoid that.
Right. Matter of fact, when they came back and said they'll take the fight, that's when they went in for Karen. You feel what I'm saying? That's how that came apart. So a lot of people forget about that because that's when they what Boots had first. The WBC, WB, which one he got?
I believe he got the
No, IBL.
The
He had
IBL.
IBL.
It was
He
the
had
early
IBL.
one.
That's when the IBL talk about the IBL say he got to fight Karen. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why, they say that fight was gonna never take place anyhow because they already had to fight Karen. But they could have paid Karen step aside money if they wanted to. But if y'all remember, Eddie was trying to get him to move to 54 before he even fought Karen.
Wasn't it for Charles Conwell, right? Or something like that?
Yep. He tried to get him to go to 54.
And they lowballed him because Conwell came out and said they lowballed him.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm listening good.
It's so much going on back and forth. But you gotta look at Boots' track record, E. And me and you said it earlier today, and we will check one another. Everybody that aggressively call out Boots don't separate. Much of people take it lightly. The first person did it, Brad Carr.
Yep.
Now you got T.O. calling him out aggressive. He ain't doing it. You got Brian Norman doing it. He didn't fight him. It was one more. I can think of that other man name who wanted to fight him and called him out, and he wasn't fighting. It was four of them that called that man out, and he ducked them boards.
Hey, somebody got an echo. I'm not sure who got an echo. Please fix your audio, man. It's echoing when Goldie talk. All right, man, let me do this, man. Let me close the panel down real quick. Let me go out to the BFB Ringmaster Q. You're live on the chat with the pack. Talk to me, bro. What's happening?
Hey, fella, what's good with it, my brother?
What's up, my brother? How are you, kind sir?
I'm all right, man. Oh, man. I tell you what, man. YouTube is on fire. You got these niggas pump faking both ways, right? Because, we talking about how, Boots and Eddie Hearn and, the moves they done made that's questionable, right? Which, okay, you can question those moves, right? But man, when the normals, right? When the normals, not the Normans, the normals, 1 minute holler, we couldn't take the fight because the hand was hurt. Then the next minute you get tripped up and you admit that the hand wasn't hurt. Oh, so you get caught in the lie, my boy? The normals. We got to call this shit both goddamn ways, fella, because, hey, man, I'll admit, Eddie Hearn doing some pump faking, right? But them normals is pump faking, too. Because, nigga, if your hand wasn't hurt, you hollering this shit about the only reason why you couldn't take the fight at such time because your hand was hurt, but then you turn around and forgot what you done said the last time, nigga. You told the truth that the hand wasn't hurt, nigga. That means you lied. So, they going on this world tour. I don't know what's going on down there in Georgia, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's the Georgia thing. I don't know what's going on down there, man.
You're fucking up right now. I'm letting you finish. You fucking up right now.
Go ahead and respond to that, Goldie. Go ahead.
Now, first of all, if you go back and listen, the man had surgery on his hand July the 29th. Okay, the man's hand was in a cast. And the man specifically said that they didn't take the fight because they didn't know how his hand, they didn't know how the hand was going to be until he took it out the cast. And once he took it out the cast, the hand still wasn't prepared. It wasn't ready. Okay, so you need to go back and listen to what the fuck he said. And you tell me that Georgia shit, man, don't make me fuck your ass up, Q. They ain't got nothing to do with the Georgia shit. That Philly shit, that nigga ducking. You don't want to accept the fact that shit that he ducked. Boots only want fighters who stand in front of him. The best fight Boots had.
So who in your opinion felt you felt like Boots done recently done? Let me hear, because I'm telling you right now, I'm serving it out this tonight. I'm telling you, you say the wrong thing.
T.O. And I don't even like that motherfucker. He ducked T.O.
Oh really? Oh
Yes.
really? Because watch this. Because watch this. I want to say
I don't
a
want to hear
couple
this.
of months ago. Hold on. I'll let you respond. Wasn't it a few months ago? It was me, the general, and E3 suggesting that Boots should fight T.O. when true BBLs such as yourself was so against it, talking about not giving the man a payday. Fuck T.O., he's racist. So how you gonna switch up and say that the man ducked? Now I'm telling you, I'm whooping your ass tonight, boy. Come on with it, nigga. I'm gonna whoop you with your shit, nigga. I'll whoop your ass tonight, boy. Come on.
If you listen,
Come
to
on now, dog.
If you listen,
Come on, man.
If you listen to what I just said, you asked me a specific question. You said you did Boots so far. I said, even though I don't like this motherfucker, I said he ducked T.O. Yeah,
That's not what you were saying months ago, though, Mr. Golden. That ain't what you were saying. You and fellow BBLs that was so against, because at first the man wanted to fight Bud Crawford, and you said, no, he don't deserve a payday with Bud Crawford, when we were saying that would have been a good fight when you were so against it. So how you going to switch up and now and say the man ducking when you were saying that should no black fighter fight the man, period? That was your stance.
Yeah, I remember that
That was
because
your
everybody
stance.
was mad at me for saying that Bud should fight T.O. I was one of the main. I was the only nigga on YouTube saying that shit. Go ahead, go.
Straight up.
I didn't say that he need to fight T.O. So don't try to put words in my motherfucking mouth when I did not say that. Like I said, you asked me a specific question. You said, who did he duck? I still stand on what the fuck I said. Nobody shouldn't give him right. The question presented to me was,
boy, the boy take a good beating, boy.
Let me finish. The question you asked me was, who did he duck? And I say he ducked T.O. I didn't say he need to get T.O. a fight, but you asked me who did he duck? I said he ducked T.O. So don't try to take what I said in the past and twist it up to what I'm saying now, because I never said he should have fought T.O. I said he ducked him. I answered your fucking question. So don't try to say, oh, I say, yeah, I stand by what I say.
So you can't say the man ducking then, because you was one of the main advocates that was saying that no black fighter should fight T.O.
Right, but you still got to say he ducked the fight because of the way him and Eddie Harris went. Regardless of how I feel about whether he should fight him or not.
So can I ask you a question, Goldie? So if Boots come out and make a statement and say I didn't fight T.O. because of his statements, what would you say then?
Would I say that? I'll still say I'll have to still call him a duck, but still I would say I agree with him. But he still
the questions.
he still ducked the smoke because of the civil fight.
So did Terence Crawford duck the smoke then?
Hell no.
No, because number one. I'm getting double.
Somebody got
Matter
echo.
of fact, I'm gonna put my phone on mute. Y'all everybody put their phones on mute so we can find out where the echo comes.
Yeah, I don't know who got an echo. Somebody got an echo. Go ahead, go.
If I got echo, I don't know.
Nah,
Nah,
you ain't got no echo.
everybody think I ain't got no echo now. First of all, when Tio was calling Bud out, Tio wasn't even in Bud weight class. That nigga was clout chasing. Cause Bud would have pulled that nigga whole car, he would have folded up like a motherfucker. You feel what I'm saying? See, y'all want to pick and choose of who's ducking who. See, when it comes out of Terence Crawford, oh, he ducked Boots, he ducking Boots, he ducking Boots. How he ducked Boots? You feel what I'm saying?
Want me to say how they was trying to say he was ducking Boots? Not saying that he was, but they were saying that because the difference between the situations is both of them was in the same division weight class at 147 at the time. T.O. is not in Boots weight division right now. See how your words strip yourself up? Boom, boom, body shot, nigga. Come on.
How in the fuck? First of all, when Boots was at 147 with Crawford, Boots ducked this man on several occasions. Bud even put that nigga ass up for a tune-up fight before he fought Earl. And his bitch ass punked out. So if you're gonna tell it,
I'm not saying that he did. I'm just saying the reason why they was trying to say that he was. I'm not saying that he was ducking. I don't believe that he was ducking. Let me get that for the record. I'm not saying Terence Crawford ducked Boots.
And also, they try to think he ducked Boots because he give up the IBF belt. He didn't. Listen, IBF pulled the same shit they did when they were 140. Okay? Now, if we're going to let's keep it a buck. And third off, he couldn't even fight Boots if he wanted to defend the IBF title because he was under contract with Earl Spence for the rematch, which is supposed to have took place in December of 2023. That it did not take place.
I agree with you on that. I ain't taking nothing away from none of that. I was just giving an example of why they tried to say that, though.
Right.
So let me ask the panel this. So let me ask y'all too, since y'all going back and forth. If Boots can't get a fight with Brian Norman after this, Sasaki, what's the nigga name he about to fight in Japan?
Suzuki Sasaki.
Okay, yeah, him and then Mario Barrios is about to fight Manny Pacquiao. If he can't get those unifications bouts, what would y'all suggest for Boots to do next? Should he stay at 147 and try to fight T.O., or should he move up?
Move up.
Definitely one of them two.
Move up.
I think he should move up to 154.
You need to stay active, don't act like you.
Yeah,
you don't need to be acting like you on PBC no more.
That's why I think he should go ahead and fight T.O., bro. You can stay active. It's a voluntary fight. It's a big name fight. Everybody's gonna be on your side. The whole black community.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't like it. I mean, I'm picking Boots to win the fight. I don't think T.O. can beat Boots, but I still think it'll be an interesting fight.
Yeah, they're gonna make
it's an interesting fight. It's a fight that I
to lose. E3. That's a if he loses.
And then you gotta
fight,
think. T.O. always, every time he fights somebody, that's like a big name or an actual good fighter, he always fights up to that.
But can I play devil's advocate for 1 second though?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because we can compare this scenario to the Canelo Bud Crawford a little bit, even though I know y'all gonna disagree with this take.
All right.
But what if you really look at it for Boots, he could be looking at it as a lose-lose situation for him, because if he beat him, he was supposed to beat him. And if he fuck around and lose, shit, hell, that drops the stock all the way down, right?
Kill him.
From a business standpoint, for the fight for him, it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lose-lose situation. Because if he whoop him, I mean, I understand what y'all saying, and I agree with y'all. The whole black community be behind him and then something. I wish he would take the fight and beat his goddamn ass, because I don't want to see him fight Devin Haney. Because Devin Haney, is not the man for the job. Boots is the man for the job. I know he gonna stop him. You know what I'm saying? I bet KO on that against anybody that won't. T.O. think he gonna rise to that occasion. He ain't gonna rise to that one. No.
Yeah, T.O. was smashed there, but Haney, we don't want that one.
Oh, T.O. don't duck that man. T.O. don't duck that man twice. He already ducked him twice.
Yeah, he won't duck him this time.
He will. He will duck this man again. They calling T.O.
Oh
out.
no.
Calling T.O. out right now. Why T.O. answer the telephone?
After that last performance, I don't know.
Fuck the last performance.
Got an echo, y'all. I think the last report that I read about that Goldie was he's not being offered as much money to fight Haney as he was to fight Jerron Boots Senate, so that's why he said no. But I don't know.
Well, okay, but check this out though.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that also. The Turkey,
yep.
That's why him and Turkey fell out because of the money situation. But if we can't get the Boots fight, why not take Devin? Devin calling you out. You don't ran from Devin when y'all down at what, 135? You ran
135. Yep.
You ran for that. You asked for 10 million, that's 20 million. Nigga, during that time you weren't even making $1 million for a fight. So you duck this man here. Then here we go at 145, 147, y'all put a fight at. Now you come to Bush, he not offer you enough money. T.O., you don't have that kind of clout to say that you want to name your price. You ain't like that, dog.
Yeah, you ain't a draw. You ain't a sale. You don't connect to the Mexican or Latin community. You don't even connect to New York City, nigga.
Once upon a time, I was high up on T.O. I liked the T.O. He started this bullshit that he on now. And I lost respect for him for that bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? Even Keyshawn called his bitch ass out. He ran for Keyshawn.
My boy Keyshawn from the BMB gym.
What you think about Charlo, Mr. Golden? What you think about Charlo saying he don't care about what T.O. said? He still love T.O. What you think about that? Can I get more than can I give elaborate explanation of what you're saying, sir? How you feel about that?
Charlo is just trying to kiss ass. He trying to be relevant now. Ain't nobody thinking about Charlo right now. And he better be worried about where he for the fight tomorrow. Nigga, I'm focused on your ass.
He fighting Cornflake tomorrow, man. Come on, he gonna knock Cornflake out tomorrow, man. That's what that fight is, to showcase that nigga, man. He gonna knock that nigga out.
I wouldn't be surprised if Charlo get knocked out, bro. This is the stupid ass shit he's saying. I don't think he mentally stable enough to fight right now.
If my man go in there and
clout chasing or something, I hope he clout chasing.
If my man go in there and clock his ass one good time, Charlo gonna fold up like a motherfucker cake, like a baby cake, boy.
So you taking Caleb Plant over Charlo when they fight? If both of them win? Ooh.
I take Plant over here. And all that bullshit. See, Charlo, let me take you back. You remember when Bud and Jamel were beefing?
Yeah.
And Jamal and Jamel were beefing? Who asked Charlo was up underneath? Who Charlo was hanging up underneath? Do you remember?
The boogeyman. I mentioned it earlier.
Thank you. He was all over the Bud ass, hugging up on Bud. And his brother got mad because he would ride with Bud against him. So now he on his bullshit here. Oh, this and here, that. Nigga, you salty because Bud got in a fight with Canelo.
Oh, you heard what Charlo said about he think it's gonna be he gonna be the same way. Well,
man,
Bud's gonna be running around the ring, man.
I'm gonna kill all that narrative right there.
Terence
Crawford is not gonna run from this motherfucker. All y'all think gonna run, he gonna make all y'all out of a liar. Just like he did the 29th, he made y'all out of a liar. He gonna do it again.
Let's go to keep talking about July 29th, E3. I think we gotta revisit that, man.
Nah, that's a bit. Hold on.
Because that man is not going to run from Canelo. Y'all got to give that man respect.
Right. All right. I hear what you're saying.
That man is not going to run. Y'all gonna be y'all gonna really be surprised on the way that fight turned out.
Oh, really? I'm gonna be shocked. I'm gonna be snack shocked.
I'm snapped out my ass. Like I said earlier, I'm sick of y'all talking about snake shit. This man here, let me tell you something. What I know about Bud, if Bud didn't have the confidence in himself and to think he can beat Canelo, he want to take the fucking fight.
Are you serious? You don't think 50 million's not worth taking the fight
fellas,
after
listen.
the man said weight
Can I
class
call one
was
of the?
for a reason?
Can I call one of the Wright brothers out to the street?
Go
God
ahead,
damn.
King, real quick, and then I'm gonna go to Gooch, and then I'm gonna play this video. Go ahead, King.
So could either one of y'all educate me on how long Victor Conte was attached to Snack before July 29th?
Shit,
So I'm asking. I'm
gonna miss that trivia question, King. I don't know, but I know he been around for a minute.
Okay.
I
And
know he
so
been
so
around boxing since Sugar Shane Mosley.
okay. So my question then becomes, why wasn't none of y'all concerned with him being attached to boxing or Snack or anything like that prior to July 29th? Why
How could
all of
you
a sudden after July 29th, y'all are concerned about Victor Conte being in boxing and attached to Snack after the beatdown of Earl? But prior to that, he had been in boxing, he had been attached to Snack, and none of y'all ever brought up
Hold
Victor
on.
Conte's
that's
name.
not
Y'all
Yes,
probably
we
didn't even know
have.
who he
Yes, we
was.
that's not
have. Yes,
true.
we have.
That's not
So
Yes, we
true.
when?
have. Several times.
That's not
Point
Yes,
true.
we
me,
have.
could y'all
Several
point me to?
times.
Could you point me to it?
We've criticized Canelo when he
He
got
wasn't
caught
attached to
cheating.
Victor Conte.
We criticized all the alleged cheaters and cheats. They've
But
been
they're not with
mentioned.
Snack though, is what King's saying. Canelo wasn't with
That's
Snack.
right. I'm talking
No,
about Victor
I know he
Conte
ain't
and
with
Snack.
Snack, but I'm saying we criticize all the boosting. So yeah, it
Yeah,
ain't
but
got
no, you're
y'all
not
trying to
answering my
center it.
question.
You're trying to center it around Terence Crawford. It's not, I told you earlier, it's not about necessarily Terence Crawford, but whoever associated with Victor Conte got to get it. So, sorry, not sorry.
Okay, so again,
OJ the
Big
Juice Man.
Fish or Q, either one of y'all. Again,
Okay.
Victor Conte had been in boxing for years
Mikey
prior
Garcia.
to Bud associating himself with Snack. So where was the conversation about Victor Conte in boxing and his whatever you think of him? Because you believe what Victor Conte say, you believe that Trump won the election in 2020. Like you got all of these beliefs that don't line up with the facts.
So
But at
you
the end of
saying
the day,
so you trying to say me and Q specifically, it ain't got to be nobody else. You trying to say that nobody was criticizing Victor Conte his entire duration in boxing until he just got with Bud, and that's where everything started with Bud. Is that what you trying to lead the people to believe with that ridiculous statement? Is that what you trying to do?
what I'm saying is that
We're
I
asking you
didn't
yes or
hear
no.
is that I'm answering Mr. Q. I did not hear a single person, not a single content creator on all of YouTube mention Victor Conte's name in his association with Snack prior to July 29th, 2023.
Hey,
That's what I'm saying.
King, I know you the center of your universe, bro, but just because you ain't heard it don't mean it didn't happen, bro.
Okay, so when did it happen and who did
Bro,
it?
I told you the answer to this trivia question that you're trying to lay out, I don't have the answer. But what you're talking about is irrelevant. The man has said that he can beat a test, any test. He is in the business of selling supplements, and if my supplements don't have results, people are not gonna be under my program. So therefore, I'm not putting any blame on Terence Crawford or any other fighter. I am saying Victor Conte is the problem. You're focusing
Okay.
at being Terence Crawford.
No.
Yeah, I think that's
But
because most people
real.
they attach Terence Crawford to Victor Conte like he's almost guilty by association, like you said about 20 minutes ago.
Exactly.
Even though Terence Crawford hasn't been guilty of anything, like I said in the fucking title, y'all got a ton of accusations, but where's the proof?
We're not
When it
talking
comes to
about
Terence
Terence
Crawford,
Crawford. We're
because
talking
we're not
about Victor
defending.
Conte.
Listen, I don't think me or King or any other Bud buddy for that matter is defending Victor Conte. We're defending Terence Crawford.
And we're attacking Victor Conte.
Victor Conte.
No, because y'all attacking Crawford.
Y'all taking Bud like
When you say that Bud is guilty by association, then you are literally attacking Bud.
He's Rico. He's a part of the Rico. Yep, you're right.
All right, so that's why we feel the way that we feel.
King. Y'all telling me that this true 135 pounder all the way up and not just fight
You sound
this
far
man.
now, Q. Q, not to cut you off, you sound far now, bro. Q. Q, your mic. Q. Q.
He didn't crawl up out the ring.
Q. This nigga true. Can y'all hear Q? Because I can't hear him.
I hear him rambling in the back, but he ain't about to.
He's saying Q. Hey yo, Q. In my bishop voice, Q.
Hey, you gotta be saying
Can't hear you, bro.
10 minutes. You about to be doing this for 10 minutes. Uninterrupted.
Hey man, let me do this, bro. Hold on, maybe if I do that, maybe he'll Q.
Not at 168. I don't see that fight that y'all see.
Bro.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Q. Hey, Q, I think something going on with your audio, bro. We can't hear you, bro. I don't think you can hear us either. You have to slide out the ring and come back, bro.
Somebody need to text him or call him when he knows his phone acting up again.
You do it, go.
I got a hot take.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold on. Let me do this, man. Let me go out to Gooch, man. He been waiting, and then I'm gonna roll this video. Go ahead, Gooch. What's happening, bro?
That nigga don't fell asleep. That nigga down in Omaha, he don't fell asleep. He high and sleep.
Can y'all hear me? Oh my gosh.
There you go.
Hello, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, man, I got a janky phone. I'm about to hook my computer up, but my camera's acting up on my computer, E3. So, but can y'all hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good.
Okay. One thing I gotta say is, what's the song? Here we go again.
What's all that noise?
Yeah, you got some shit in the background though, Gooch.
Hold on, my damn dog. Hold on. Shut the fuck up.
Fotex, behave.
That sound like Shannon Sharp.
My bad. He knows some white brothers. He heard some Terence Crawford haters. He know Terence Crawford haters is in the area, so he don't like that. So you know what I'm saying? We raise pit bulls around here.
Go ahead, pop shit.
So what I gotta say is this. I haven't heard that when it comes to Terence Crawford and Canelo, that when it comes to the difference of all these fighters like the Charlo, Daniel Jacobs said it best, and I forgot who else said it, that when it comes to Terence Crawford, everybody else went in to get the payday. That's what Q and Big Fish has been saying. This is a payday. This is not. But then if you've seen Terence Crawford last, what's your name? He's doing this for legacy. So if he's doing this for legacy, he's coming in to fight like the dog he is. The same dog I was telling y'all about that Earl Earl Spence was not that y'all said he was. The Chihuahua that Canelo is going to be, we're going to see for the first time, because a real pit bull pit bull mixed with Cane Corso is getting in the ring and about to chew on Mexican ass, like he did Earl Spence. Now it's funny. I'm sorry, but it's funny how y'all are really sticking to this snack shit when shit, damn, really? Is this where we're going? This is what we're doing right now, Big Fish. This is the only thing you can stick with is because your boy got his ass kicked the way he did, and y'all stuck to y'all guns and said it wasn't gonna happen, but it did, and now y'all want to go with the other dude, other content creator, and say snack is involved. If y'all don't cut that shit out and leave that alone, I'm sorry, but yeah, leave that one alone, because man ain't never been tested negative for anything. The man tells y'all he don't do drugs or smoke, but y'all really want to believe he's out here just he's guilty by association. What I keep hearing, that's BS. I'm calling BS, and I'm gonna end it right there and try to fix my technical difficulties.
Oh, well, before you go, you listen to this. Lance Armstrong said that, he never did nothing wrong. Marion Jones, when she ran track, when she was winning all those gold medals,
don't do that.
she said that
That's
she never
wishful
did nothing
thinking.
wrong either. She said she never,
You about to make my dog stop. I gotta mute my mic. My dog about to go crazy off this bullshit he's hearing.
Hey, Gucci, before you go, I need to ask you something too. We got conflicting statements
I'm just muting my mic. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just gonna mute my mic for a second.
Bud said he making 10 million, and he said he making 50 million. Which one is it?
I'll tell you in. I'm like Bud. I'll tell you in.
I'm asking Goose.
Why y'all worried about he getting? Hold on, this is what I'm getting at. Okay, y'all worried about money now?
No.
Y'all more worried about money than y'all are worried about who's about to whip this man.
Worried about money. You talking about?
Why y'all worried about the money?
No, you talking about he fighting for legacy because he said he making $10 million when he said
that's what
he
he
made
said.
$50 million at first. So which one is it, man? You got to tell your boy.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say like this, Big Fish. Don't ask me that question because I don't give two fucks. Only thing I'm gonna tell you, sir, is this: the fight is happening, and he said he's fighting for legacy.
He can't be fighting. That's my point. He fighting for a big payday. He said he's
that's
making
your
$50
opinion.
million.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
He never said that.
Million, so he fighting for a payday.
He never said that, Big Fish.
Boy, that's like true BBLs, boy. That's how true BBLs supposed to stand up on that shit. That's right.
He never said he was making $50 million, bro. Bud never said that he was making $50 million in this fight.
Where I'm getting that from? Then I made
what
that
the
up.
fuck? He had I tell you, he did a interview with somebody, and they said that Canelo was making 100 and that Bud was making 50, and Bud never disputed it. He never said that's true or false. You know what I'm saying? He just kept on moving with the interview.
There was on.
He was shaking his head. Yeah.
I thought it said.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't, bro.
What did he say, Mr. Gold? Go ahead, speak, Mr. Gold. What did you say?
I thought saying on Club State that Canelo was 50, he was getting 100.
No, Shannon Sharp said that. Bud never denied or confirmed what Shannon Sharp said.
I wonder why.
Because it ain't nobody business what they getting paid if it ain't been put out there.
Thank you. But also,
I wonder why you saying that.
So I'm asking the question. Bud making $1 million fighting Canelo.
Your audio fucking up, bro.
Can you hear me?
No, your audio keep fading out.
Your audio always be bad.
Hey,
Put your
though, I got a
headset
hot
on,
take.
Goldie, or something. Take us off speakerphone, bro.
I got a hot take.
Come on and come back
Go ahead, Pro Eddie. Yeah, we'll come back to Goldie. Go ahead, Pro Eddie.
Canelo gonna hurt Crawford one time in a fight.
No, that's an extremely hot take.
That ain't really a hot take.
I got a feeling.
He said he gonna hit him.
I got a feeling that Canelo, he ain't gonna come in like he been coming in. I think he know what's going on. Whether he think he gonna lose or not, he not gonna really just go out like no hoe. I think he gonna show us something different. But at the same time, I think that this shit has shown that he's probably been on drugs after he got caught. So I don't know.
So
Or it could be
what do you
age.
believe Canelo is going to show us this so differently than what he's been showing us in his past 6 to 7
I
fights?
think he gonna move around more. I think he gonna throw more punches instead of loading up every 15 seconds for a body shot. I think he might do some more head move. I think he been fighting to his competition. I don't know.
Okay, so let me ask you this: who you think gonna win the fight? Because I don't think I done got
Crawford. I'm just
you.
hoping that Canelo come
Okay.
in and make it a fight. Shit, I hope he don't come in on no bullshit, man.
Honestly,
I don't want to
I agree
see.
with that.
I don't want to. Even Crawford said the same thing.
I
He said
bet
he
you
hope
do.
Canelo come in at his best. He said he hope Canelo don't come in
Hey,
fighting like he been fighting.
hey, E3. I picked Crawford because I seen major. It ain't about snack. It's about major slippage from Canelo. Is what I seen against Skull. So is what Poet is
Major.
saying could be true. He fighting down to his competition, which is very, very low level competition that he been fighting against lately.
Right.
So if he do step his game up, you know, he getting hype to fight Bud, then that could be a different story. But I seen a whole lot of slippage from Canelo.
Same. I agree.
Yeah,
I ain't
but
gonna lie, man.
I had stated that on one of your other lives that I thought Canelo was really not exerting real energy to fight these dudes that he been fighting. And Skull was running around, moving around so much. He was like, man, I'm not finna be chasing this dude like this because he ain't finna beat me like that.
Yeah,
So Canelo didn't feel the need, but I do believe I agree with bro. Like I think he's gonna be more head movement. I think he's gonna try and use his jab more. I think he gonna really have to fight. Bud is gonna make him fight, bro. And I believe Canelo is gonna fight Bud.
Hey man, I just want to see if Bud lose, man. I don't want y'all to disappear, man.
Man, I don't want to hear it because you making excuses right now. You already
And if
you
he
and Q
run
is
and do a
lining up a cop
trial,
out. Oh,
I'm
I see major slippage.
I'm
I
making
see
an
major
assessment.
slippage
That's an
from
assessment.
Canelo.
What you
He's
mean?
not the same fighter no
It's
more. And
recent.
so that's your excuse. With Bud going there and whoop him, man, I
it's
told
a
y'all he
fact.
wasn't the same. I told y'all it was major slippage. He was supposed to be. So y'all trying to set it up to have it both ways, bro.
E3 saying the same thing I'm saying, but it's different because I'm saying it. I
Now,
can't
E3
believe it.
said he not finna let y'all get away with it, but I see the
What you
play.
mean? He's saying the same thing I'm saying. So what you talking about? I'm
I'm
picking
talking about
Crawford because I think Canelo is not the same guy anymore. I think Bud have a lot of advantages. And then when I seen them sized up, the main reason I was picking Canelo is because I thought that he would just be too big for the guy. When I seen them sized up, I'm like, I feel differently now, bro. How come I
Hey, how
can't
my camera?
fight?
Hey, how
How
my
come?
volume sound now, y'all?
How
Hold
come I
on,
can't?
Goldie. Let him finish talking,
No, no,
Goldie.
I was asking a question. The best I'm gonna go back out.
I know. Hey, Goldie. I know you was asking me a question, but let him finish, bro. They going
Okay.
back and forth. Then ask. Finish your statement, Big Fish.
I'm making an honest assessment. I'm seeing what everybody else is seeing. Just like before, I learned from my mistakes. Last July 29th, 2023, I wasn't listening. I couldn't believe it. But now I'm listening. I'm look at this picture. I know Bud got all the attributes, the physical gifts to beat this guy. It's been 5 guys before him that's beat this guy, bruh. So that's why I'm picking Bud. It's not
Okay, so with that
primarily
being said, Big Fish,
because
that's
of
fair to
snack.
say.
It's not
That's fair to say,
primarily
Big Fish.
because I think Bud is on snack or anything like that. It's nothing with that. It's because I think Bud had a better staff. He's hungrier. He's a better athlete. And he probably the fresher fighter out there. Ain't no probably to it. He is the fresher fighter of the two. So why can't I change my pick to Bud?
Listen, we don't. I don't have a problem with you changing your pick, but what King is trying to ask you is, if and when Bud beats him, or let alone stops him, are you and Q going to come on here talking about Snack? I think that's what he's asking.
No, I'm gonna say it's major slippage from Canelo. I expected him to win.
Okay,
That's what
that's
I'm gonna say.
King. Are you okay with that?
No, I'm not. I'm not E3. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
listen,
To
why
to me,
not?
to me, right now, Big Fish and Q got a whole barrel of Wolf brand chili. They selling Wolf tickets with this major slippage. They want both sides of the coin. They want to be able to poke their chest out no matter what the outcome is. If Bud wins, it's major slippage. If Canelo wins, I told y'all he too small. It's weight class for the reason. It was just a payday. He was gonna get knocked out by. He was gonna get beat by Canelo. He couldn't. Like they want both sides of the coin, and I ain't going for it, bro. I don't eat Wolf brand chili.
If Canelo win, I'm gonna be mad. I'm surprised he won, but I wonder who gonna show up tonight on Yeah, I Said the podcast, because I know these boys hurt. That's what I'm gonna say.
Can
y'all hear me?
King, check this out, bro.
Okay.
Check this out, man. Check this out, man. I originally wanted to get off the bets because what I saw in that last fight, I saw too many ways that this man could beat him. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I say I'm gonna go ahead and stay on my Canelo bets with COE, and it's my opinion, because we had an ignorant one that think they we can't use such words, but out of your mind, especially when you never son a dime, right? I never lost to you, bro. That's the only reason why I'm staying on the bet. Other than that, shit, I
So your
really
homeboy told
don't
you
want
what,
to
Q?
be
Now,
on it.
hold on, Mr. Goldie, Mr. Q. Now I'm finna whoop you like you tried to do, Mr. Goldie. Didn't you say you wanted the bet WCS? Ain't you still on the bet with Blue? Didn't you just offer me a
Hell
bet on
no.
the last string, bruh? Well, okay, he was holding your hand like Turkey was holding Bud hand. He refused to let your hand go. But I'm gonna move on from
The ignorance of this nigga. He wanted me to hold his hand the same way Bud Crawford was holding Turkey's hand.
Exactly. And Blue was holding your hand and refused to let it go. He told you damn all that. Y'all finna hold hands. He wants you to interlock with him. It wasn't just, okay. But you just offered me a bet on this Bud Canelo fight. Okay, so
we got
you
a
was
bet.
pump faking. You was pump faking with your right brother about all the bets is off. Oh, I don't believe it, and yet you're still making and taking bets. I'm telling you, bro. I stopped eating Wolf brand chili when I was 18. These Wolf chickens y'all done pulled up with in Texas. I don't know where y'all got them from. Ship them back.
Hey, King, I
Wolf
gotta give
brand
him
is
the benefit of the doubt.
It's good chili.
King, I have to step in here for a second, King. The reason why he was offering his bet is because of me. Okay? Because I told him a long time ago to off them damn bets. And this one time he was listening after that last fight, that was with me in his ear, telling that Bud was gonna beat the nigga ass. He saw the light and tried to off the bets. That's why he tried to off the bets. Because I was preaching to his ass, telling the Bud was gonna beat the shit out of him. And he saw this last fight, he said, hell no. But like you said, Blue held onto that nigga hand and wouldn't let that nigga hand go.
E-Thriller.
Yeah.
What's that one song? Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. Don't save them, Mr. Golden. Let them bet that damn bet. You know what I'm saying? Because simple fact of the matter, they stick to their guns. They let the right brothers stick to their guns. Q, you make those bets. I might even come in with a $500 bet.
Listen, y'all niggas not for the gang over my little brother like that. Fuck that shit. He a right brother, but that's my brother. I haven't let that jump on his ass like that. Take all my brother money. He got a new baby too. Fuck that shit.
My only point is Q wasn't getting off no bets, bro. He don't believe Bud is gonna beat Canelo. Neither does the General Big Fish. They up here pump faking and selling wolf tickets. They really just want both sides of the coin. And that's my opinion of it. I'm standing on that, bro.
Hey, E3, we gave Bud his credit July 29th, man. I don't know what King talking about, man. We gave Bud his just
Oh
due,
yeah,
bro.
because King now let me do this panel. I want to roll some footage because King had asked a question about where did this snack shit come up, and when did niggas start talking about it. Well, let me show you this shit, King. Y'all let me know what y'all think on the panel is if this was an excuse or am I tripping? Y'all listen.
Oh
I
shit.
was asking for my Wright brothers to show up.
Oh
They-
shit.
They're a little late to that. I went 16 minutes late to the party, but they
Oh,
pulled
shit.
up on their brother Go Thriller. So let me go ahead and do this. I don't know which one of these dudes want to speak first. Y'all can raise your hand if you want to, show your face, stick your chest out. Q, I want to see the Earl Spit shirt if you got it. I mean, which one of y'all want to speak? Go ahead. Unmute your audio, Fish. If you want to go, it's up to y'all. Go ahead.
Go through.
Oh my
Man
God.
down. Hold on. Man down.
Woo!
We partying, baby.
Oh my God, man. Hey man.
Hey man, I want Charlo so bad, man. I could taste his blood.
Oh boy, hey, did you see that nigga in the crowd? He was sick. Oh my God. Hey, go ahead, General Big Fish or Q. Go ahead. The floor is y'all. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Big Fish, what's up, man?
What's going on, boss?
Oh man, I feel for you, bro.
Hey, man.
Bro.
Hey, bro. I am still shocked. Oh my
But
God.
Bud fans not though.
Hey, Darian, let him speak, man. This is the this is my Wright brothers time. Go ahead, y'all.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. We want to hear this. Go ahead.
Hey, it's two things that happened that I knew we was in trouble. The first thing that happened was me and Q watched the fight together, FYI. So I'm sitting outside. I see Q come outside. He looked like he seen O.J. Simpson murder Nicole Simpson, like right face to face. So I'm like, man, Q, what's going on? Man, Fish, I don't like how that nigga look, man. I'm like, who? He said, I don't like how he look. I'm like, man. So then the second thing, bro, when we seen what the coin flip, the significance of the coin flip was major, boy. When that boy came out with Eminem and he had that net wrapped around his torso, like he was looking like Hakeem and King Joffrey with that line. I said, man, this don't look too good, man. But hey, it ain't no moving the goalpost with me, man. Hey, everything I said about the resumes, he was just that good, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hey, shut the hell up. You ain't gonna just brag like y'all just know every fucking thing. Vegas told y'all he was the favorite, so shut the fuck up. Don't act like you done got every fucking fight right in your fucking pick. So calm your ass down, nigga. E3 mute him. It's my turn, please.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
I'm trying to give this
motherfucking
motherfucking credit, and you on the fucking gloat and shit. Let me speak my piece. Mosquito spray, E-Thriller, y'all did a great breakdown last night. Damn near shit. Now I ain't gonna say damn near. Every fucking thing Mosquito said came to be true. For 5 years, I argued with this man, told him that he was fucking wrong. I was completely wrong. I have never been so wrong in my life. Hey.
Oh my God.
He beat the hell out of Earl Spence, man. Oh my God, man. But we still got oil. We oiled up still, E-Thriller. We pushing for the rematch at 154. We still here, man.
You want to see the rematch, Big Fish?
Hey, man. Hey, I call it how it is. I always tell you, I tell you how it is, not how I want to be. A rematch will result in the same thing. but pride and money is gonna make Earl Spence.
Hey, mute your audio
He
if
was
y'all
just
not
beat
talking,
that
man.
slide,
I'm
bro.
fucking up the show. Mute your audio.
So we gonna see this again. Hey, he made the mistake. The first round, bro. I yelled, "Hey, Q, we got this. We got this fight." Earl Spence looked good in that first round.
He didn't to me.
Soon as the second round started, he did that lunge in shit, tried to pull back and got bang. I was like, oh, what was that, man? I don't know. Hey, I'm sick, man. This is the sickest I ever been after a fight before. But hey. We lost.
It's all right, bro.
Hey, but one thing,
you can't get them all right, bro.
But like, my man Io said, man, we team players. This is a win for Go Thriller, so I win no matter what. Shout out to all the haters that said this channel was going down. Y'all still got to see me do incorrect picks every night when E Thriller go live whenever he feel like it, and I'm gonna make more incorrect picks whenever I feel like it. And we still the right brothers whenever we feel like it. So hey,
straight up.
That's all I got to say. E Thriller. Shout out to Go Thriller. Hey, them 19 points was real. Them 19 points was real. Hey, everybody go watch them 19 points, man. That shit was telling, man. E3, normally I always tell you should have listened, but this time I should have listened to you.
Yeah, you always tell me that, bro.
Hey, so let me ask the panel this. Did General Big Fish make any excuses?
Excuses?
Yeah, did he make any excuses?
I wouldn't say he made an excuse. I think the first thing he said was that Earl didn't look right. And then he talked about Eminem. So I ain't gonna say he made an excuse directly after the fight. But like I said earlier, I think they found something that could stick to the ribs like beans and cornbread.
Hold on,
And Snack is the only.
Hold on, Cam. I'm going somewhere with this. Let me go one by
Okay.
one. Goldie,
Yeah.
did Big Fish make any excuses right after the fight?
The only excuse I can say he made was when he said Earl didn't look right. They try to throw it off. Say he will. If so many words, to say he will weight drain. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't Earl. Earl wasn't the same. That's the only part I see where he made an excuse at right there. Other than that, he was straight up with it. I enjoyed every bit of that laughing. I was laughing again at this motherfucker. Wait, but it's just.
Hey, hold on, Goldie, real quick. I'm trying to get somewhere. Gooch, did the general make any excuses?
The rest of the panel, only thing when he said he didn't look right.
Okay, then I ain't even gonna ask you. All right, man. So let me keep running this shit real quick. I'm going somewhere with this, y'all.
E3. I said
You know
what
what
Q
I'm saying?
said. I ain't said.
Oh my God, man. Much as I hate to admit, I was so wrong, man. I was wrong on this one, man.
Hey, I needed a victory this week though, because I'm gonna keep it 100, brothers. I picked Fulton to beat a Nui, not because of his skills, because he's from Philly. And Nui beat the shit out of my brother. That shit crushed me, man. So I needed some kind of victory, man. But salute the Q, salute the Big Fish, salute the IO. Y'all taking it like some motherfucking champs, man. Salute to y'all, real shit.
Man, Errol Spence got, man, he looks so bad, y'all. His eyes is, oh my God.
I feel bad for him, bro.
Bro, as the fight progressed, I started feeling bad for him. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny, bro. Like, I never hated Errol Spence. It's just his fans that I couldn't stomach these niggas. Bro, look at this.
I didn't like Derrick James.
And Derrick James, bro. Derrick James. Yep. All that hating, bro. See, my thing with Errol Spence, all that hating and discrediting Terence Crawford, and now you done got washed and worked. Now, what does that make you? That's what I asked Io the other day. Like, if his resume is shit, but he come out here and wash him, what does that make Errol Spence? Is he a hype job now?
No, it ain't that, E3. It's just that his resume wasn't up to par like it was supposed to be. But listen, he came out here and proved
because he one fighter. Because it's all fighters ain't able to do this. Like there'd be a lot of fighters with subpar resumes
Look at
that
that
is not able to
jab.
do this.
Oh
Amazing.
jab.
He,
Man, he was
amazing,
hurting
man.
him with the
He the,
jab.
he, he the best in boxing, man. He the best
Did
fighter.
y'all see how he landed that right hook that hurt him before he stopped him? How the hell did he even get that in? That shit was so short and precise. It was a weird ass punch.
I've been telling people when they was talking about Earl's inside game and all that. I was like, y'all just don't give Bud his credit on his inside game, or y'all not paying.
God's Lord, Earl called him with some shit.
All right, panel. So check this out, right? So one of the main niggas on YouTube, that every time he talk about something that's related to Crawford and Spence, he swear to God that he ain't make any fucking excuses. I'm talking about Sheree, IOTBA bitch ass, right? I want y'all to listen to exactly what he said directly after the fight. Y'all check this out.
Thriller, man, Earl seemed too lackadaisical at the start of the fight, man. He looked like he ate a whole.
So how Earl was catching him with some shit. How was Crawford able to just walk right through that like that?
Hold on, y'all. Ayo, let me talk to you, bro.
Spence seen the punches coming. That's I mean not Spence, but
listen,
seen the punches coming.
Hold on, y'all. Not only that, Ayo, bro. Like I was telling you and Big Mark last night, bro. I know my mic was fucked up though, so y'all probably didn't hear me. I've seen Crawford. Y'all always say he get clipped a lot, right? He gets hits and he get hit in fights. But the thing is, bro, he comes forward like it don't bother him, bro. He's been doing this shit.
It's like when you hit him,
he been doing that, bro.
He been doing it his whole career, even in the amateurs. It's like when you hit him, he like, yeah, I'm about to get this lick back.
Yeah, but now listen to me, y'all. Earl is a different fighter than anybody Terence Crawford face.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell enough.
No. You're right. You're right.
I get what Io is saying. I get what he's saying.
No, this is the thing right here. Terence Crawford knew this fight was everything for him, bro. No bullshit. He knew this fight was everything for him. You don't think this man, after hearing all TBA talk, General Big Fish, Mr. Q talk, you don't think this dude heard all the noise and understood that this was his moment? Like he said, like everybody else said, this was his best performance, bro. And let's not take no credit away from him because he beat Earl Spence so easily, fam. Like, that's just how good Terence Crawford really is. And he showed, like Bo Mac said, they've been here before. He showed that tonight.
And he got the ring, man.
Yo, I'm gonna say this.
He's showing videos of him with Ryan Garcia. Hey,
gotta hit it,
bro. He here. At the ring, I knew
inside game, or y'all not paying attention.
What does that make Earl Spence? Is he?
And I was wrong.
I couldn't stomach these niggas. Bro. Look at this.
I didn't like Derrick James.
It's for people that's unsure of themselves. That shit sounds good for a catchphrase, bro. But there ain't too many fighters that can be on a long layoff like that outside of a Mayweather that'll come back and look. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't been out the ring. I knew Earl was going to have some sort of ring rust, and it showed tonight. It showed.
I think.
No, look, I ain't trying to make no excuses.
I think Earl's problem.
I'm not making no excuses. I'm just being real, Io.
No. I said I ain't trying to make no excuses.
Okay.
But Earl was catching him with some shit.
Yeah.
And Terence Crawford was just walking right through it, bro.
Yeah.
No. How was he able to just walk right through them shots like that when we seen God's Lord?
Yeah.
Earl called him with some shit. I ain't trying to make no excuses though, but I'm just saying, how did he walk through that?
Bro, could it be like I was trying to tell y'all the other night? Man, the man got a chin. Y'all, he got a beak on him. He got a beak on him, bro.
It's not that. He's seen everything Earl was throwing.
There too.
Yeah. I agree with you, Thriller. Man, Earl seemed too lackadaisical at the start of the fight, man. He looked like he ate a whole plate of weed brownies to get started. We was all saying that in the house, and it ain't no excuse. If you did that for real, then that was real stupid of you. But even if you did, man, Earl just looked like he wasn't ready, man.
So
He
am I
looked,
that nigga look
call him scared, call him afraid, call him nervous or whatever. He was not ready for that onslaught.
He didn't respect.
Am I still a casual? Hold on. Am I still a casual? Am I still a casual for saying Mean Machine punches harder than Earl? Am I still a casual? Am I still stupid? Do I still not know shit about boxing?
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just trying to figure out how Crawford was just walking through that shit like that.
He saw it coming.
Earl called him with some shit, bro. And I'm not trying to bring up Snack. I'm not. But I was I'm not. E3. I'm not trying.
You heard it, Kay?
There you go. There go the Snack shit.
He was the bitch ass nigga that started the Snack shit, bro. Right after the fight, but he swear up and down he don't make any excuses like any other Eurosexuals though. Make it make sense. Y'all heard it. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Was that an excuse? Was he alluding? I mean, you don't have to outright say, hey man, the nigga on Snack, he on drugs. You can allude to some shit without actually saying it. And that's exactly what he did after the fight.
And guess what, E3? Everybody else has been doing that too.
But I don't ever want to hear that nigga. If anybody is on the panel with that whole ass nigga, because let's be honest, he's scared of me. He ain't gonna ever get back on the panel with me. But if anybody else is on the panel, y'all hear him say that stupid ass shit, please check him, pretty please.
Bro, why you called him by his? I don't know that nigga name. I just know him as IO.
Oh yeah.
So when you asked me earlier if I knew Sheree, I'm like, I don't know no Sheree.
It's an inside joke. He get it. He a bitch and he a fuck nigga. He a bitch nigga, bro. So we called that nigga Sheree. He had like a bitch. Sheree. The courageous Sheree.
Hey, E.
Yeah.
Now, if you notice something, when you played that clip, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know who was quiet the whole time and ain't had too much to say?
Who that?
Q.
Yeah, my nigga was hurt. Yeah. He didn't make no excuses though.
Appreciate all the goddamn talking. That nigga
Q took that shit hard, but guess what? He didn't make any excuses.
He didn't make no excuses. But listen, E, you told me shut that soft ass shit up. When I say I felt sorry for Earl, then I heard you just say today, man, I felt sorry for Earl after the fight got on. Because I was saying that shit earlier, he said, man, when I said that shit that night, he said, man, come here with that soft ass shit. Because I was like, man, I'm sitting in the bed there about to cry when he beat Earl ass.
But my main objective tonight was showing y'all this video was to point out that the main nigga that be shitting on Crawford all the time, shitting on the Eurosexuals because he was playing both sides of the fence, keep lying night after night after night on panel after panel, saying he don't make any fucking excuses. When you was the main nigga that made the excuse, you the main nigga that came up with the Snack shit. This is where that shit come from, King. And it's started on my channel. It's another show that I can go to, but I don't feel like doing it, where he mentioned this shit. I'm like, bro, like, you can't be, you know what I'm saying that shit on my channel anyway. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, stop.
Bro, and you know what? You know what's crazy? I was listening to your live that night. And you just played that, bro. I did not remember him saying that until just now when it came out that dude's mouth. And you're right. Everybody has been alluding to it since then. They ain't flat out said that Bud is a cheat because they can't. He ain't never failed a drug test. But all of it has been alluding to.
What you think
guilty
about that
by
shit,
association type shit?
Fish, General, what you think about that nigga lying on y'all, but he was the main nigga making excuses?
He man, zero credibility. That's how.
I don't understand why niggas don't call him out on this shit.
Man, like I said, you know, when you get done in the manner that you got done, how can you be rooting for Earl Spence? That was crazy. So when Earl Spence lost, he got his wish. That's what it was. He was a winner no matter what. Like, King, what you trying to accuse me of?
Yeah.
Like King, you right. Like, these are my two least favorite fighters, Bud and Canelo. So it's a win-win for me no matter what.
But one thing I can say, leading up to that and listening to E3 channel, you know, every time he went live back then, Io was firmly on the side of Earl. Like I ain't never hear him saying, man, I think Bud can win this. I think Bud got a chance, man. Earl don't look the same. Like I ain't never hear none of that shit from
Remember
him
what I
the way
told you
you doing
earlier?
right now with Canelo.
Remember what I told you earlier? Just because you ain't heard it, King, don't mean it don't exist, bro. You just gotta dig a little further, and you'll hear the exact opposite argument coming from the person that you're talking about, and your mouth will drop.
Like I said, hey, I ain't gonna deny. I ain't gonna deny that's true. Big Fish.
So can I go here? Can I
Go
go?
ahead, Gooch. What you think about that nigga making the biggest excuse about the snack shit? Because that's where this shit started from. It started with IO.
Well, you know, I knew I didn't know it was gonna be he was the one that started the snack, but I knew he was gonna have an excuse. You know what I'm saying? My question is, how is it that you flip flopping though? And you act like you was talking about like right after the shit, you was like you was all on Bud Nuts. Like he is, and all of a sudden you flip flop to he can't beat Canelo, and now it's all this other shit. I quit listening to the nigga. So
Nah, the nigga argued me down about the fight wasn't gonna ever happen. That was our last conversation when he got in his feelings and he started sneak dissing the nigga in public, but you know he won't hit a nigga up behind the scenes, so that's why I call him a fuck nigga. And he get that, so that's why we ain't cool no more, basically, to sum it up in layman's terms. But yeah, nigga argued me down saying that the fight was never gonna happen, and lo and behold, the fight is happening. But it went from that to now, oh well, Crawford can't beat him, to oh well, maybe Crawford can win because he's on snack.
Gooch, remember he had the campaign right after he came on your show on his hands and knees like this?
Yeah,
he was with Earl.
Oh yeah, he bowed down.
Come on now, dog.
Come
on, man.
Yeah, he bowed down. Yeah. I got that clip. Oh, I got that clip because my ninja.
Talking about what? Talking about, oh, come on, fam. Come on, fam.
Shout out to Zone
Why
6.
would do that, fam?
Hey, shout out to Zone 6. The Zone 6 man, let him hold it down though. Oh man, I'm gonna have to send you that episode, E3, so you can listen to that part. Cause Zone 6 like, hell no, bro. No, we ain't letting you hold that down, IO. You stick to your guns. Don't act like you knew what was bro. So you know, we know what it was. He bowed down that day, yes.
Man, it's bad, bro. When everybody that you've came across with on social media and in real life know you a bitch, bro. It's basically like in real life and on the internet, bro. Everybody know he a bitch. His reputation precedes him, bro.
That part. Well, like I said, I got
real in the hands and knees on September 30th.
Even the niggas that's faking and acting like they like him, they don't really like him, bro. Nobody likes Io. I made Io cool. Didn't nobody like I had niggas stop fucking with me because I was fucking with Io. Y'all niggas was mad at me for fucking with Io. Don't nobody like Io, bro.
And I, you know, and then when it came to us though, bro, you know, us Omaha niggas, he really went there. So and then he really went there. So
I got blocked. He don't call me to get blocked.
I ain't have shit to do with that, man.
Hey, I'm gonna say
that
this
nigga was
though.
in his feelings, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'm gonna say this.
Go there. I don't know why you didn't blast that nigga when you was on the panel with him today on that other show. You was supposed to get that nigga the business.
See, I don't be on other people's panels, so
I could never be on the panel with that nigga and let him make it on nothing.
I done seen him a couple of times. He didn't snuck this to homies, the Omaha niggas to get attention, but then still once again,
that's what he do. Yeah, that's what he do.
Once again, like I said, I made a show on it, nigga. Yo, you get attention off us because your shit is plummeted. Like you're not getting nothing, nigga. Your shows, our last show I seen, nigga, you only had like 12 motherfuckers watching you. So don't do me like you think you is. Because, nigga, you really need to cancel IOTBA because you ain't on that bull. Going out, you're attention whore. And y'all know, and y'all know what my IOTBA is. I'm on that bitch's ass. I've been on that. So, like I said, I'm ready to come down to Texas. So when I come, y'all just greet me swell. We gonna big fish. Y'all know we gonna smoke.
Man, that nigga does not want no smoke, bro. He don't want no
E3,
smoke.
remember how we had to get Drico Bay off his back? Remember that?
Yeah, I like, bro. We cleared the nigga name from getting a phone shoved up his ass and knocked out in New York. I cleared the nigga name.
They said they had the boy knocked out on his stomach with the
phone shoved,
bro, like
phone
nigga,
shoved
bro,
all up his candy
Fish.
ass.
Bro, that nigga could never beef with me, bro. I cleared your name, bro. Niggas was saying you got knocked out for years before I came along. I'm the nigga that cleared it up, bro. How you gonna beef with me? Come on, man.
Well,
They were saying that the phone was shoved up your candy ass.
E3.
Not just your ass, not just your ass, your candy. They say your shit was sweet, nigga. They say candy ass, bro.
Only that, Mudjugs was saying that shit. You're quick to go to the police if anything happens to you. I heard that numerous of times. Mudjugs told me don't mess with him because he might go to the police. He's a civilian. He's not that gangster y'all think he is. I don't know how true it is,
That
but
nigga's an internet ass nigga,
think
bro.
he is. He's a civilian. He's a Charleston White.
That nigga a character.
That part, just a character.
But he talk real tough though.
But anyhow, I got some shit I need to address right quick.
Hold on, Goldie. Let Big Fish say what he was about to say. Go ahead, Fish. Then I'll go to you, Goldie. Go ahead, Fish.
I was trying to get the clips loaded up.
Which one?
Swoosh.
Which one, Fish?
Swoosh.
The ones I had sent you earlier.
Swoosh.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Swoosh.
Go ahead, Goldie. Say what you was about to say, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna let y'all finish that because I'm about to change the subject on some shit. I'm gonna let y'all finish doing.
Y'all trying to change the subject. You ain't got nothing to say about that whole ass nigga, bro.
Man, I'll say what I had to say earlier today, man. I already told the motherfucker, I don't keep his ass on. Don't flip flop. Don't do none of that shit. But Bud beat.
You know that ain't gonna happen.
Don't switch up. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I addressed him a long time ago when I got blocked because of some shit between y'all two. He got mad at me and he blocked me off the panel. So fuck it. Nah, you know, I'm with you. I get through. I got both of these motherfuckers here on the phone. You know, because we're on live tonight. I need to address these two motherfuckers. Homeboys.
You talking about you want to let the world know that you sold out BMV? Oh, you talking about that?
I ain't sold out no motherfucking body. I just call it like it is. I'm not selling out. You know,
I can't speak on that right now for the simple fact, Mr. Golden, you're still on an investigation.
Tell you, I press charges on you, Mr. Golden. I wasn't playing.
Speak on it.
That nigga went. I'm laying up here today, I'm chilling. I get a motherfucker text message from a nigga, a phone number. I don't even know who the fuck it is. I'm thinking I'm gonna be some shit. What the fuck going on? Nigga tell me you sell out and all kind of shit. Who the fuck is that talking about shit to me?
You're under investigation.
Thank you. I literally text her, who the fuck is this? Tell her this is the pastor. What kind of motherfucker pastor call me that bullshit? Cause I told her the first thing came out my mouth, nigga, you must have been talking to Q. That crazy
I told
ass.
you, I was gonna tell them niggas you selling out the BMV. You told me that Boback was the best trainer in boxing. That's what you told me, Mr. Gold.
Boback is the best trainer, and I'm telling you, like I told Goose today. I don't think he's ready. Give him another couple more fights. Yes, did. I'll put him.
Mr.
He's
Golden.
a champion. How he's not ready. He's a champion. How he's not ready.
It also be known, I also asked you, did you flush them pills E-Thriller asked you to flush? Because I think you need to flush them now, since you want to bring this shit up. Flush them damn pills you on. Damn it. That man's a champion. that man will get tested all the time. And guess what? As long as he's getting tested, that's just gonna sharpen that sword to where he's gonna be start knocking all these ninjas out. And he's gonna start with the light skin.
Listen, I'm
Tweak it.
saying here. Hold on, Goose. You tell me he's a champion. That don't mean shit because you're a champion rank you ready. They made Rollins a motherfucking champion. Look what fucking happened to his ass.
Okay, Mr. Golden. Once again, what did I also tell you? So what did Bo Mac tell us? Hold on, Mr. Golden. Hold on, don't let me speak. Let me quote what the guru said.
Don't make you ready for the next level. That'll make shit ready.
Oh wow.
Hold on, Mr. Golden. Hold on, let me ask you this. So you mean to tell me that if a man that's trained the best fighter in the world and saying that Keyshawn is got that skill, is that type of dog, and we do forget I hate to say it, he's damn near on Rolly's special bus. He's admitted that he's a special case. He's been to the nut house a couple times, so he's that type of guy that only thing he wants to do is knock a motherfucker out and beat his head in. Shakur don't got that dog in him. Shakur really don't have that. Shakur's a fighter, yes he is, but Shakur don't have that dog. So I'm telling you, when it comes down to it, he's going to spank Shakur. I will tell you and blue that to your face that he will.
I believe it. I believe it.
I don't see him on secure level yet. I don't see him make too many mistakes fighters that he's making.
Wow. He's a silver medalist Olympian champion. I mean, he's a silver medalist, then a champion at 14 fights. Wow.
It's not. Look who he fought. Everybody he fought is old.
Heterosexuals. Look who he's fought. It don't matter. What matters is this. Well, how does he look when he fights?
That's against old people.
Spectacular.
Okay, now I'll tell you what. We'll see it. We will see the test. We will see the test this week, sir. Next week. We will see the test.
Like I said, and I was sticking my guns. He is not ready yet. I said give him a couple more fights.
Man, you the same person who thought Wilder was ready.
The who? Who I thought was ready?
I said you the same person that swept down that you thought Wilder was ready when he wasn't ready.
Nigga, Wilder was ready. Nigga, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? That's your goddamn mind.
And every time Wilder was ready, he got knocked out, right? Right. All right.
No, I did cheat my man the first fight. He wasn't no goddamn good. After the first, but what I gotta say, yeah, nigga, I'm a die, nigga. Like, one thing about it, I keep it real about Wilder too.
Okay, you do that, but I'm keeping it real about Keyshawn. Keyshawn is ready for whoever.
Are they ready?
Ever. And check this out. Let me put this one out here. If it ever comes down to Keyshawn and Shakur being B.O. Shakur, so you don't think that he's gonna unleash his pit bull on Shakur because because Heron wasn't the pit bull he wanted, but Keyshawn ain't gonna let up like Heron. Keyshawn ain't gonna let up. And then here's the other thing. Let's keep this shit real.
I get Keyshawn respect, but right now he's not on secure level, man.
How?
Oh wow.
Champion.
I can't be no damn champion. Shit. Rolly is a motherfucking champion.
Even Tank said that the youngin is looking most spectacular. Even Tank said that the youngin, even he had to admit that Keyshawn is looking the part and then some. That boy is ready, man.
Oh, so what makes Mr. Go? Let me ask you this: what makes him not ready?
Huh?
What makes him not ready?
To me, he got a little bit more growing to do, dog.
Oh no! Stop that. What makes him okay? What he got to grow into? What he got to grow into?
Hey Goldie, not to cut y'all off. Goldie, fix your audio, bro. Your shit keep
up again.
Go ahead, y'all.
But what do he got? My question is, what do we got to grow into? Only thing he got to grow into is his man strength. He got the skills. He got the team to help him keep the skills up. What else do he actually need for him not to be where you think he's supposed to be, Mr. Golden? What you're saying, real shit to me. What you're saying don't make sense to me, really. You're not making sense.
Selling that you selling that BMB. I cannot believe what I'm hearing.
Really, you know what it is? He's showing that he's a Shakur fan, and I understand that because a lot of Shakur fans they torn between Keyshawn and Shakur. But me personally, I want to see the fight. I don't like when Bud talking about I want to see the fight. But then somebody put this up on game, and I think y'all said it too tonight. When they do fight, you know Shakur's. That's why y'all don't want to see Shakur fight Keyshawn because y'all know his stock gonna drop. His stock is going to drop.
That man gonna jab the shot at Keyshawn all motherfucking night.
Hold on.
Keyshawn is not gonna be able to get in there. Keyshawn is not gonna be able to get inside that man. He's not.
Man, them niggas spar together. You don't think Keyshawn got away or know this nigga
Hey,
Hold on. Let me go here.
You tripping, go.
Mr. Golden, how many times have you heard? Okay, let me go here. How many times
Oh,
have
you
you heard?
drowning tonight, boy.
How many times you heard Keyshawn? How many times you heard Keyshawn say that he whooped Shakur ass in sparring, and Shakur never denies it. He just sits back and smile with them dimples.
He's smart because he know the spar is totally different when you're fighting nigga for real. Fuck that bullshit. Devin Haney beat the shit out of Tank in sparring, didn't he? Devin beat the shit out of Tank ass in sparring, but Tank won't fight him.
Once again.
Well, like I said, I ain't take nothing away from him. I just say he ain't ready. And I'm gonna stick to my guns. I say he ain't ready. I say give him a couple more fights. Give him a couple more fights under his belt.
Okay, now your mic is clear. I'm glad your mic is clear. Now you can tell me.
Yeah.
We got to grow into.
He did it. To me, he got to tighten up on his defense some more. To me, he got to tighten up on the defense some more. If you look at it, I mean, he take too much chances right now.
Okay.
He need to sit back.
Let me go here, but ain't that a B&B fighter? Hold on. Ain't that a B&B fighter though? Don't they take chances?
Not all of them.
Uh-oh.
He's not like Bud Crawford. He's not like Bud Crawford. Hold on. I just say, see. Damn about no champion.
Hold on. Not to jump in y'all debate, but he more like Bud Crawford than Shakur.
Oh yes, I see that.
Way more.
Okay,
I say
you're
that.
contradicting yourself.
No, I'm still saying he's not ready for Secure. I don't think you're ready for him.
Because those brittle hands in those pillow fists is going to do what type of damage to him?
I don't give a damn. You can say brittle hands or whatever, but you got to look at the skill, man. You got to look at the skill that young man got.
Yeah, he got some legs on him. He's a track star. He got some running skills.
I can argue Keyshawn has more skills than Shakur. I can argue that.
Listen. That's your opinion, and this is my opinion.
That's a lot of people's vision.
Okay, that's a lot of people.
Got way more skills than Shakur.
Well, guess what?
Know he got more power, and he bigger.
Yeah, but I still say he ain't ready. I say he ain't ready.
Come on, Goldie.
I say he ain't ready.
I know what you're saying, nigga, but I disagree. Tell me why he ain't ready. Bro.
I told you. I just say I don't see. To me, I don't think he's ready yet.
You said something about his defense. You said he need to tighten up his defense. His defense looks phenomenal to me.
I think Shakur will pick him apart.
Oh my god!
I'll be honest with you. I think Shakur will pick him apart.
I know that's sad, Goldie. That's sad. You getting dead ass serious. You sound like a fucking idiot.
The same Shakur.
Well, that's my opinion.
You can say a lot of things, but don't say that he's going to pick apart Keyshawn Davis.
I think he would pick him apart. I feel like he would pick him apart. He would pick Keyshawn apart.
Wait a minute, but based off of what?
Off of Shakur's style, his skill of fighting, his slickness of fighting, yes, he'll pick him apart.
So Keyshawn Davis not slick?
Keyshawn apart.
Wait a minute, is Keyshawn Davis not slick?
Yeah, he all right.
He all right.
Yeah, all right. Like I get Keyshawn a couple more fights and he'll be ready. But right now, I don't see he's ready right now. It's not. We would tell
So
Nate.
you put him on the same level as like a Abdullah Mason or something. You acting like he a prospect.
No, say get him a little bit more. I will see how he look in this next fight here, and I'll let you know. But for right now,
I guarantee he looked better than Shakur did versus Edwin De Los Santos. I can bet you that.
say
Hey,
you might
Mr.
get
Golden.
what?
Mr. Golden. Let me
Yes.
tell you something. Next week,
Uh-huh.
when Keyshawn fights De Los Santos, and not only he looks the part against De Los Santos, but if he stops De Los Santos and he don't do what Shakur did, all that whole ass, scary ass running shit,
My hand was hurt when he fought.
nigga.
Cut that shit
No,
out.
we don't want to. We don't want to hear none of that, man. Because he was talking about what he was going to do before the fight. We don't want to hear none of that.
It was a
If
board.
he,
It was a
yes,
board.
it was. So
Uh,
if Keyshawn having an exciting fight, an exciting knockout, Mr. Golden, this bullshit that you hollering, this Shakur protection plan that you niggas be on trying to protect Shakur, we don't want to hear that bullshit no goddamn more. He's a champion. He's ready, and we calling for that fight, man. You know what I'm saying? We calling for that fight, man. Shakur against Keyshawn Davis, man. And I got Keyshawn, man, because Keyshawn is more closer to Bud Crawford than Shakur will ever be. You say that Bo Mack is the best trainer in boxing. That's what you told me. So therefore,
hey, guess what?
with their team, they should be able to come up with the proper game plan to beat them because they got the horse to do it with.
But guess what? And I
They
still
got the horse to do it with.
I had not one time have I changed my stance and said Bo Bay is not the best trainer. Now one time I have not said that. I still stick by that, but he has the best trainer. But as far as Keyshawn, I don't think he's ready for it right now. That's my opinion. I'm not gonna change that. I see him do more to me than that's me.
So what he not doing right now, Mr. Golden? What is he not doing now?
To me, he haven't fought. He really haven't fought. He haven't been tested. Keyshawn haven't been tested yet. Like I say, Bruce haven't been tested. Keyshawn haven't been tested yet. Every fight he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Can I throw in a towel for Mr. Golden?
You ain't got to throw no towel in for me. I'm telling you too. There ain't one fighter that gave him a test.
He is drowning tonight, boy. He is drowning.
Listen,
Hey, Mr. Gold, check this out. You want to see now? Okay, this is what's crazy. What you're saying. Okay, so now you want to see Keyshawn be tested.
Answer my question. Answer my question. What fighter have tested him?
Shit, every fighter that fought, he just showed his skills better.
No. What fighter he been at give him a good test?
Okay, that's the same. Okay, so now we're going to see. Now you sound like an Earl sexual.
I'm not sounding like an old man. I'm telling you the same thing they say.
No, you sound like an Earl sexual is what I'm saying.
I was gonna say the same thing, bro.
Who did Bud fight to test him? They ain't had nobody that test him yet, Mr. Golden, is what I'm gonna tell you.
Listen.
Now,
Okay.
hold on. Before y'all go, I gotta.
Bud have been tested.
Who did Shakur have test him?
Nobody.
Edward De Los Santos.
Edward De Los Santos, he didn't really do nothing.
Nakatilia.
So if Shakur ain't been tested yet,
she should have really been tested yet.
So what makes you think Keyshawn ain't on that level?
I still don't say he's on that level though. I don't think so.
Okay, but then here it is also. So you got silver medalists against silver medalists, right?
Yep.
If they was to fight, right?
If they was to fight, like I said,
hold on,
go silver medals. Go ahead.
Okay, it'd be silver medalists and silver medalists. But here's the thing: who went to who got the champion? Who got the championship belt faster? Keyshawn and Shakur.
don't give a damn about who got the championship faster. Shit. That don't mean shit. That don't
Okay.
mean shit.
Now it don't mean shit, but he's not ready. But
Oh
yet,
wow.
but
Oh
now
wow.
yet still, if
Loman got a championship in a third fight, didn't he? That don't mean shit. Who got a championship faster? That don't mean
What
nothing.
do you mean? Loma is considered one of the greats in the sport right now. What are you talking about? Lomachenko is highly regarded in the sport of boxing. What do you mean, Mr. Go?
Loma was a hype dog to me.
That's
to you. That's to you, Mr. Golden, but not to the world.
That's to me. That's my opinion. Loma was a hype job.
Hey, Goldie.
Yeah.
You need some help? You need some help with your son?
Have I ever needed your help for anything?
You need some
Have
help
I
with
ever
your
asked
son?
you for some help?
You need some help the
Have
other
I ever?
motherfucking night? You need some help the other
said who?
motherfucking night? You need
Oh,
some help with
nigga,
your son?
listen. Your son need help tonight, nigga, not the other night.
You need some help
Your
with your
son
son?
needs help tonight, you fool ass earth man.
Listen, I don't need no help with shit because that's my opinion. So y'all can't make me change my opinion. I don't give a damn what you say. Y'all see one thing and I see totally different.
No. You know what's going to make you change? I know what's going to make you change your opinion. Just like what Terence Crawford did to a lot of Earl Spence fans. We changed that opinion. Because hold on, listen, if you notice, if you really notice it, sir, if you hold on, can I get this out? Let me get this out though, Mr. Golden. If you notice, Keyshawn is putting that pressure on the light skin.
But guess what? See, y'all acting like this
I
the
ain't
thing.
putting pressure on Keyshawn.
Off the rip, I'm saying a couple more that I think he will be there. See, y'all ain't listening to what I'm saying. Y'all
Yeah,
hear
I'm listening to you. You protect the Shakur. That's what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm hearing too, sir.
Straight Shakur protection plan, bro.
Yeah,
God
unfortunately,
forbid
that's what I
Javante
hear
Tank
too.
Davis say this. God forbid Tank fans say this shit. Boy, you will have a stroke.
I said right now, I don't think he there. I said give him a couple of more fights. This is what Mr. Golden said. I said give him.
Okay, well I'm gonna say the same thing about Shakur fighting
But when
Tank.
Tank fans were saying that about Keyshawn, you was like, fuck that. He need to fight him anyway.
No. Well, this is what I'm gonna say. After Shakur's last fight, he need to take a couple fights before he see Tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because number one, but right now, I don't really think he should have fought the last fight. Even though it was
gets an electrician.
He didn't get the electrician because he came back too early. And what happened?
Let me ask you this.
His hand up. He put his hand up again. And
I'm glad you talk. That's why I'm going. I'm glad you. Thank you for leading into the hand. How in the hell you think he's going to fight a slick fighter like Keyshawn with a hand like that, fam?
to give his hand proper time to heal. He fucked that hand up.
Hold on. By that time, we're gonna be at 140 whooping ass.
That man just had surgery, but he forfeited. Now I'm glad. In a way,
We're gonna be at 140 whooping ass waiting on Shakur.
listen, in a way, I'm glad he did fight Patty because if he'd have fought the guy he was supposed to have fought, he would have been in trouble because of his hands. You feel what I'm saying? His hand was his hand wasn't well enough for him to go in that fight. Cause what round was he hurt his hand? About the third or fourth round? That's when he hurt that hand?
I'm gonna say this, Mr. Cody.
His hand wasn't ready.
Well, that nigga trying to get some help, boy, because he get dropped so bad, man. He don't want to join the beat that you get right now, nigga. You taking this beat all by yourself. Don't be calling E for no help, nigga. You taking this beat by yourself.
Stalling my Debo.
I want you to stand 10 toes down.
So me and E were looking at the fight, and we both stayed there at the same time. That nigga we saw when he hurt that hand. And I'm telling you, I'm glad, like I say, I'm glad he did not fight the guy he was supposed to have fought.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Shakur,
Man,
protect your
you
brand.
sound
He
like
should
a
protect his Shakur.
sexual.
How you protect that
He
man,
sounds
bro?
like an Earl sexual.
Yeah,
Hold
you
on.
making
So hold
all
on.
kind of excuses, boy.
So
You
so
really
so so so,
you
so Gooch,
you're really
Gooch,
protecting.
Gooch,
Mm-hmm.
Gooch. Let me ask all y'all this. So with that being said, Gooch, you know, me and the general, we gave you hell when you didn't uphold the laws of being a true bud buddy to the fullest, to where you fell out of the rankings. You had to work your way back up and learn your lesson to not do no unlike bud buddy shit, right? The way Mr. Golden is talking right now, does that sound like some bud buddy shit to you?
I'm gonna say this. For me knowing I'm about to say this. For me knowing Mr. Gold this long and how he is such a Shakur fan, I I I, I
Man,
will I
stop
will
it.
say hold on. Let me say this. I will say that yes, he is teeter tottering on the Bud Buddy fence, but I gotta say this also. Bud is also teeter tottering on the fucking Bud Buddy fence because he don't even want to see the fucking fight. That's how bad this shit is. But me personally, when the fight happened, Mr. Gold, Team Dark Skin gonna win.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you here. Bud being a Bud buddy had nothing to do with being Keyshawn. Because Keyshawn is not Bud. I'm a Bud buddy because I like Bud. It ain't got nothing to do with being. I'm a Bud.
I'm team B&B fam, and it's like this. We gonna whoop Shakur ass whenever you get through.
I am a
So
Bud
you,
buddy because of Bud
so you,
Crawford, not because of
so you
who.
selling out. So
Yeah,
you selling out BMB. Then
I,
if you going against Keyshawn, you going against BMB.
I'm not.
BMB is Bud and Bowman.
Listen, I'm not. I am not selling out B&B because I'm not a B&B fan.
Oh
I'm a Terrence
wow. Mm.
fan.
Oh
On, that's
wow.
critical. Because if you're just going to hold on, if you're saying Terrence Bud Crawford, listen now, you're saying
Bud,
Terrence Bud Crawford and Bomac. Terrence Bud Crawford is the best fighter in the world, and you're saying Bomac is the best trainer in the world. You are a fan of Bo and Bud. However you get through.
Bud, and Bud.
Boy taking the beach in tonight, boy. He taking the beat.
You are a fan of Bo and Bud Crawford. So you are a fan of BMB. Hold on, let me go here. Let me go here because now I'm about to really cook your little ass, your big ass.
Call him out, Debo.
Hold on, don't even. Because
Call him out.
if you ain't a fan of BNB, you ain't a fan of Big J.
Listen,
You ain't a fan of Boom Boom.
look at Democrat Keisha
Okay,
fight
no. You ain't a fan of BNB. I
him,
got you. You ain't a fan of Cam.
because you fight over in B&B.
Oh, this man is selling out BMB. I cannot believe this, y'all. I cannot believe this.
Hey, what's the
Listen,
time
just
stamp on
because
this?
every
Because what's
fight
the
over
time
in
stamp
B&B,
on this? Because I'm about to play this tomorrow on my show. I need this timestamp. This man said he ain't a fan of BNB. I need this timestamp.
say that. I say just because.
Man, yeah, I think that's a good idea, Gooch, because, man, I think the world need to know this here, man, that this man say he's a Bud Crawford fan and say that Bomac is the best trainer in the world. That's what he told me, but you don't have no faith in them
I didn't say
to
I didn't
get
got.
Keyshawn
Hold on.
past Shakur.
It's like, hold on. Check this out. That's just like So Cold. I'm not a So Cold fan. I'm not a So Cold fan. I'm not. He fight for B&B. I'm not a So Cold fan. So because I'm not his fan, I'm not a fan of his.
Who is that?
So Cold. So Cold. What are you
Who
call?
is that?
I'm not a fan of his.
On me, big fish. Don't see that. Don't do that.
Because I'm not a fan of his. That
I
means
just mess with good.
no, because I'm not a fan over there with him.
You know what, Mr. Gold? Like I said, I'm like I said, I wasn't trying to really bring you up on trial, but you trying to put yourself on trial because we can pull this card.
Every fight.
Your mic messed up, Mr. Golden.
Hey, I get up again. God dang.
Yeah.
This damn going. Shit.
Hey,
Yeah, I got
E3,
your charges.
please throw in the towel while Mr. Golden fixes his audio.
Hey, King, I told him he was getting thrown out the ring tonight. He getting slammed back and forth. Turnbuckle to turnbuckle.
I wish somebody would throw in the towel, man. Mercy rule or something, man.
Who's giving him a soft beating too, boy? He over there talking low, just killing Mr. Gold.
Like I love for Mr. Golden, I really do. But when y'all,
you ain't supposed to beat him in public like this, man.
Listen, hey, try to make it fighter because of fighters at a certain gym, and I like certain people. I don't have to like every fighter that they're in that gym. That don't mean I don't like and both. I don't like everybody they got over there. Hell no.
Oh, this don't sound like no Bud Buddy type BBL type shit right here, man. That don't sound like the type of language that you supposed to be talking.
See,
this goes to top 3.
Bud Crawford, I can see why. Then you can say, "Oh, he not a Bud Buddy."
Hey, it's 4 fighters. You can't say nothing about it. This is Goldie's Mount Rushmore of boxing today. Bud Crawford, Deontay Wilder, Devin Haney, and Shakur Stevenson. You cannot say nothing about them, boy.
Shit, I didn't say Keyshawn Word and everybody.
I'm gonna say this
So Keyshawn not ready for Devin Haney either, huh? Mr. Gold.
Hell no.
Keyshawn. Oh, you don't think Keyshawn ready for Devin Haney? You is crazy. Keyshawn will stop. He'll stop Devin Haney.
Well, okay,
He'll stop Devin Haney.
Let me go here. Let me go here then. Let me go here, y'all.
Get that nigga.
If that's how you feel, I can't wait to see Usyk knock out Deontay Wilder.
Listen, I don't want Deontay Wilder to come back fighting.
Look, Gooch, you tripping. Deontay Wilder, next opponent is Mr. T.
I hope he run. I hope he come back better than ever and move up so he can get knocked out by Usyk or AJ.
I don't want Deontay Wilder coming back. He don't need to fight no more. Okay. And I've been saying shit.
You said all night.
After that last fight, when the last beat he took from Fury, I ain't never want to see Deontay come back and fight.
Mr. Golden.
Yes, sir.
Can I please ask you a question? Can you please explain to us why Keyshawn is not ready for Devin Haney after that last performance that we just saw? Can you please explain to us why
crazy, man. We
this rich ass nigga is not ready for him? Let's hear it, please.
Oh, that's the shit that killing me. With y'all bullshit.
Yeah, I do know that it's a felony to abuse senior citizens, man. I just want to put that in the atmosphere.
I gotta sit up now. I gotta sit up in the bed now. So let me tell you something. So y'all on this bullshit because of Devin last performance. Okay. He did what he
last 2 performances, actually. His last 2 performances. Let's go there.
That fight he had against Ryan, that's his daddy's fault. But that he got Ryan on a one fight because of that third knockdown. Devin couldn't get rid of that. He never couldn't get rid of it. Dodge that left hook. I keep that book. But if it wasn't for that third knockdown, Ryan would have lost the fight.
Let me ask you this.
So what you think Keyshawn gonna do to him?
Who is a better fighter, Keyshawn Davis or Ryan Garcia?
Hold on. Let me ask y'all this though. Not even that.
I think Keyshawn.
So you don't think Bomac the Guru is going to sit back and pick apart what they seen these last 2 fights and give Keyshawn the ultimate blueprint?
Man, listen,
BMB.
That man
You know what we do, bro. We take fighter films and break them down and beat them, bro. We tell them 5 years before we fight them what we gonna do to him. Like Shakur, like you hear what Keyshawn is telling Shakur now what he would do to him, and now you're trying to throw Devin Haney into this wolf pen. Don't do that.
See, let me tell you something. See, y'all got to learn how to
taking a big boy. You taking a big.
him. Look at did what the fuck he was supposed to have do in that last fight. If you can go in there and make an easy fight to set up for your next big paycheck fight, you don't go in there and take a chance like that. You do what the fuck you're supposed to do.
So you supposed to run on that.
Listen, yeah, right.
What is that? What's the definition of doing what you're supposed to do? Tell us what that is. I'm gonna say what it sounds like.
Y'all
Run
wrong,
around
bro.
the ring and pity pat like he did all night. That's what he was supposed to do, Goldie?
Okay, what the stipulation in the contract? The stipulation in that contract for him to get the rematch with Ryan, he must win. So why would you go in there? You done been off for a year. You came off with something when you really got the shit beat out your ass. You feel what I'm saying? So you go in there, you know you're not a knockout artist. You don't have power like that. So you do what you got to do.
So hold on.
King, you right, King. This is abuse because earlier you just said that if it wasn't for the rounds that he got knocked down in, he really won. So which one is it?
It was just it was.
Hold on, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Hold on, let me ask you. Let me go here. Let me
real boom.
I'm about to see. For real. I'm about to real life diesel power bomb your ass on this one. So let me ask you this. I really do. So what you think if Ryan gonna just knock him down? You don't think Keyshawn's gonna knock him out?
Keyshawn ain't gonna knock that man out, man.
Because say, man, somebody put a stop to this, man.
To me.
To him.
Where's E3? Somebody got to put a stop to this.
Stop the
He taking a beat tonight. He taking his ass whooping like a man. Keep going, go.
What fight was that when Lomachenko was asking the ref to stop the fight because that dude he was whooping that dude ass so bad? What fight was that? Because this dude I'm looking at the ref. I'm stopping the fight. I'm stopping the fight. I'm done.
3:08 a.m. down here in Savannah, Georgia. Y'all gonna put some respect on Devin Haney name.
Shit. Now when I see him go harder at the carnival than in the ring, hell no.
Listen, I'm telling you, y'all gonna put some motherfucking respect on that young man name. Watch what
You went so hard at the carnival, didn't go hard at the ring, bro.
Man, fuck the carnival and shit. He ain't nobody to hit that man like that. He would have got his ass fucked up. Lost all his goddamn money.
Oh, but okay, so that's what he did in the ring, shit, because his stock went down, Mr. Golden.
Man,
His stock went
Dudleys
down.
are back. The damn Dudleys are back.
How many fighters you know who was on top of this game went in and had a bad fight?
Mr. Golden, he had 2 back-to-back bad fights.
That's right. I don't give a damn. But how many motherfuckers you know that went in and had back-to-back bad fights?
Deontay Wilder.
And who else?
And Devin Haney.
Come on, it's some more. Come
on. Oh, Shakur?
Shane Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya,
Shakur,
Kolovit, what is his name? Kolovit, whatever. It's a lot of them, Mr. Golden. What are you saying?
I said Earl had 2 fights. He had performance.
Okay, yeah. No. Okay, now I'm glad you switched that up because I got a question for the Wright brothers.
Hold on.
No.
Thank God.
I got before I forget about this.
He still wants some more beatings.
So, for the Wright brothers, Mr. Q and Big Fish, after the replay that we heard earlier, y'all said, just really for Big Fish, because you said you can't wait for the rematch. Are you still holding your breath for this damn rematch?
Nah, man. That was a long time ago.
That's a low blow, Mr. Goose.
That was directly after the fight. I ain't know, Spence was going,
retire.
Yeah,
emotions was running high. That nigga was discombobulated.
Yeah, that's all that was. Man.
That's a low blow. That's a low blow.
It's all good.
It's good. I got my block on,
man. But Q, I gotta ask you this then. Do you want to really see him come back and fight Keith Thurman just to save face? Because that's the only person he can fight right now. I feel that they can give y'all back something. Because anybody else, he's done for it, bro.
That's a disrespectful term you just used to save face. Like it ain't nothing to save. He lost to you know,
His first professional loss.
yeah,
That was his
first
first
loss
professional.
against, you know.
And if I may, I don't know if you heard the last stream that E3 did, but they said they want Earl in the ring with a heavy bag with arms on it for his first fight.
Yeah, punching bag arms is what I said.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we
Somebody right off of Keystone Post.
Hey, I got a list of names. I want to see Earl come back against Gooch. You ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready. Let me see if I approve him.
Okay. Victor Postar. Julius Undango at about 154. We'll take that in a heartbeat. We'll take Jeff Horn in a
Jeff Horn.
heartbeat.
I think Postal and Horn will beat the shit out of Earl.
We'll take the leftovers of the leftovers of Kell Brook. You know, Bud got them leftovers after Earl.
We want Jeff. We want Delorme. We want Hank Lundy. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
But y'all know what y'all. I mean, somebody I'm hearing y'all not say though.
Jose Benavidez Jr.
That part.
We want it. Let us take him.
Jose might drop him. Jose might have the tools to drop him.
Nah, any one of Bud's opponents, we confident.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means y'all confident. Y'all confident against him against Madrimov then.
Madrimov a little too herky jerky. We'll chill out on that. Right? Not on the first.
No, y'all. No. Don't do that.
Don't take a knee. Take a knee.
We see how good
we want a soft
looked
touch,
against
bro.
Bud. If he looked that good against Bud, we know that's not a comeback fight.
Even though that was the fight when we saw Bud slippage.
Yeah.
That's when we got to see Bud slippage.
That wasn't no fucking.
Hold on.
We saw slippage. We saw slippage.
Okay, but y'all saw slippage, right? Y'all saw
Yeah,
slippage.
you saw slippage too. You saw slippage too, Gooch. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Gooch, you know you saw slippage.
No, I didn't, because them championship rounds. What I seen was he took over them championship rounds and had that man hurt to where that man corner said, "Stay the fuck away from me, or you're going." They didn't say you was going to fall, but they did say, "Stay the fuck away from him." 10th, 11th, 12th round, fam. Stay the fuck away from him. Don't try to fight him.
But Gooch.
They weren't speaking English over there. How you know that?
If he would have fought, listen, let me ask you this then, Q. If he would have fought Terence Crawford the way he fought Virgil Ortiz, what you think would have happened? He won her.
Don't matter, because Virgil.
Gooch, you got to go back. Gooch, you got to go back to what you just said. They weren't speaking English over there in that corners, and
they were speaking English. That man ain't Spanish. Big Fish.
Man, they weren't. Man, nah, they weren't.
Yes, they was speaking English, bro.
They weren't speaking North Omaha. Gooch didn't hear him say that.
Gooch.
I'm listening.
The slippage come with Terence Crawford when all of a sudden those legs that he used to normally use, he wasn't using his legs with Madrimov, and he was eating those straight rights. Hold on, listen. Hold on.
You want him to tire out because this motherfucker is doing herky jerky shit, so you want him to just you know what he's like.
Hold on, Mr. Gooch. I'm just pointing out to you the slippage, because you're trying to ask me where is the slippage at, and I'm telling you where the slippage is at. You didn't see the legs, him moving around like he normally does when he moved up to 154. He ate those straight rights. Hold on, let me talk. He ate those straight rights like it was a diet buffet.
4 in a row, Q. He ate 4 straight right hands. We showed it to E3 and Goldie. They couldn't deny it.
Go straight right here.
Okay, hold on, come on. Let me go here. Hold on.
And it took him a minute to figure out that herky jerky style. We saw slippage in Terrence Bud Crawford. That was slippage.
Peep game. Now this is what I'm
That
about
was
to say.
slippage.
This is what I'm about to say to you too, though. Okay, peep game. That shit he was getting caught with. Did you watch? Was you watching a couple Madrimal fights before this? Have you seen a couple Madrimal fights before that? Before that fight with Terence Crawford?
No, that's the first time I ever watched it.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me tell you this. Madrimal, that same right that y'all seen Terence Crawford get hit with, Madrimal was dropping people with. He was dropping people with. Literally,
He didn't drop. He didn't drop Virgil with it. Virgil destroyed him. Virgil beat him better than Crawford did. Beat him way more convincingly than Crawford did. This shit was
go here. Let me
beyond
go
a
here.
shadow of a doubt.
I wish I had this clip. I wish I had that clip I can show you. Bernard Hopkins talking about Terence Crawford. After fighting Terence Crawford, he takes years off your life, fam. Years.
Oh man.
3 rounds, them last 3 rounds, Madrimov, like I said, if Madrimov, how come Madrimov didn't come in fighting like he did Virgil Cheese, like he did Crawford? He
He stood toe with Virgil ass. He stood toe to toe with Virgil.
He wasn't doing no herky jerky then, but yeah, still
Yes,
he's
he
herky
was.
jerky with Terrence.
Yes, he was. In the
Yes, he
first 3
was.
rounds, he was. In the
Okay.
first 3 rounds, he was. Virgil was able to start timing him and start hitting him with them shots, slowing him down. Slowing him down and
so what
start
happened?
beating him more convincingly than Bud did.
Hold on, time out. So
From
what
the
happened?
4th round all the way up, it was one-way traffic. It wasn't even a question who won the fight.
No. He wasn't doing that herky. He wasn't doing that herky jerky movement the whole what's your name. It wasn't because Virgil stopped him. He wanted to try to fuck Virgil up and kept getting caught. Was what was going on. Quit playing with me, Mr. Q. Quit playing with
I'm
me.
not playing with you because he was doing the herky jerky style the first round, the second round, the third round. He was doing it.
Hold on, but you making it seem like Virgil stopped that herky jerkiness. No, he thought he could get Virgil. That's what that was.
Well, obviously, from the 4th round up, Virgil was able to figure it out.
That man,
obviously from the 9th round up on in between Bud and them fights, he figured it out.
But it took Bud a minute to figure it out because the slippage was kicking in.
Okay, listen. Okay, check this out though. If
The
you're training
slippage
for
was kicking in.
game though, if you're training for a fighter to do one thing and then the fighter do a totally different thing, you gotta play chess. You gotta figure that out. So that's what it did. It took him a minute, but when he got it, he got it. He couldn't knock him. He didn't get the knockout. Okay, but he got the win. And then after the fact, if you look at his face. Let's compare the face. Let's compare the face after Virgil and yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then I want to go here with you guys. You right, brothers, because you right,
So
brothers.
you win fights off bruises on your face now.
I'm just saying. I'm just talking about how he whoops his. I'm just talking about how Terence Crawford whoops ass, fam. That's all. Now let me go here because I'm on the road. Since I'm on the road, y'all got me on Mr. Gordon. I got to get on y'all because I ain't got on y'all in a minute. It was said months ago that Terence Crawford was too small for Canelo, but then y'all see Terence Crawford in the ring across from Canelo now.
You said
Everybody,
look,
not just y'all,
you don't
not
want
just
to talk
not
about
just
this,
y'all.
Goot.
A lot of you guys is just backing away, talking about
Goot.
I see. No, you're not. I'm hearing excuses.
Goot.
Stand 10 toes like y'all did Earl. Y'all don't want to because y'all know what's about to happen.
Good. So you walking into the snack room when you want to talk about how big he done got.
There you go.
There you go. That's thank you.
Yo.
There you go. You knew what I was saying. Hey,
Omaha
E3 just spoke
Steak.
on this. They alluding to it. They don't want to say it, but they want to allude to it all day.
Now go here, Mr. Golden. Mr. Golden. How long have I been talking about Buzz walking around weight?
Cigar knows when.
So how he cut that? Do he use Ostrine to
y'all
cut
do
weight
know.
like?
So y'all do know that's Bud walk around weight, fam.
So how he cut weight so good to drop down to 147, 135.
How many times has he told y'all he was killing himself to do that shit?
I mean, but how killing himself? How do he do that?
Damn. Okay, so you don't
What
think going up in the
supplements is he
so you
taking?
don't think going up in the mountains ain't gonna fuck you up,
What supplements is he taking?
Right?
man.
Snack.
Man, listen here. Listen here.
Boy,
You
this
know
is
what
embarrassing.
you know what
Man, this is
supplements he's
embarrassing.
taking.
Gooch, he the one who wanted to, I mean, King, he the
Hold
one
on, why
brought
y'all
up the
making this?
side.
Why y'all making this
He
snack?
just walked into them traps,
No,
boy.
I
He
didn't.
just walked into them shots. Yes, you did.
No. Because this is what I'm saying now. So y'all letting IOTBA run this narrative to the ground then.
No, you just
I
ran
ain't want to
into
say it, but
them shots.
they all on some follow the leader type shit. I'm just saying.
He started this snack program shit, and y'all keep it up. And I ain't part of the Wright brothers no more shit. Why y'all running with this snack program? I'll cut that shit off.
Hey man, you can't use that divide and conquer BS with me.
No. I can do whatever I want. This is chess, not checkers, fam. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't use that snack. I wouldn't use snack if I was y'all. I'm just saying.
Well, that's good for
I
you.
thought, real quick, I thought E3 asked a real great question during his monologue at the beginning. Well, I think, and I could be mistaken, but I thought E3 said or asked the question, which one of these snack fighters that failed the drug test?
Hey man, that's another question that really just doesn't make any sense. Of course, they're not gonna fail the drug test because Victor Conte once said that I know how to beat all drug tests.
Mr. Big Fish.
Stop it.
Didn't Donald Trump say he won a 2020
no
election?
rebuttal to that, bro. There's no rebuttal to that.
It is because Donald Trump said he won a 2020 election. Was it true?
Man, stop.
Ain't got nothing to do with Victor Conte.
I'm saying, bro, I had this conversation. Just because they said don't make it true.
Did Victor Conte say that?
Did Donald Trump say that?
Did they not have a since you know everything about the investigation, isn't it a product called the cream and the clear?
And in the what?
The cream and the clear that Victor Conte created.
What about it?
He created it.
Okay,
I'm asking you what did the cream do?
I don't know what it do, but I know that the clear he had some kind of cream and the clear that was undetectable.
Okay, here's my question. So how
But again, hold on, Mr. Gooch. Me and you had this conversation, Big Fish.
I know.
How was it undetectable how was it undetectable if his athletes before he went to prison got busted for cheating?
I don't know. I just know my
So it wasn't undetectable.
You asked me how come nobody ever got caught under
No,
his
they got
program,
caught.
right?
They got caught.
Right. You talking about under snack, right?
That's right. None of them got
went
busted.
to jail and got, when you go to jail, you become a better criminal when you get out. So he had time to study. They ain't gonna get me this time.
So he went to the prison. He went to the prison with the.
Can I finish?
Hold on.
He said
go ahead.
when he was in prison, he was like he created some shit called snack. When I get out, they ain't gonna think this is just some natural old supplements. Yeah.
So he went to the prison with the PED cheats and learned some tricks of the trade or something. That what you trying to tell us?
Nah, he learned from his mistakes. All his documents and formulas and that he had and molecules, all his scientific and biological studies, he perfected it while he was in prison. He came out, manipulated the system, and he was able to get back in sports. And
okay, so Big Fish,
the integrity of boxing.
Big Fish, great state of Texas, right? Say it with your chest, bro. Call Bud a cheat, bro. Just say it with your chest. Stop insinuating. Stop beating around the bush, pussyfooting. Say it with your whole chest that you think Bud is a cheat.
Nah, I'm talking about Victor Conte, bro.
And Bud is guilty by association. He's part of the RICO, right?
Nah, he just.
That's what you said.
He just happened to take his supplements, and he don't really know what's in them.
Oh, so Bud is just dumb. He oblivious that he's cheating, but he,
He
don't
just
know that he's cheating.
He taking advantage of a legal product.
Okay, so Big Fish,
Nah, he taking advantage of a legal product.
Big Fish, great state of Texas, right? Say it with your chest, bro. Call Bud a cheat, bro. Just say it with your chest. Stop insinuating. Stop beating around the bush, pussyfooting. Say it with your whole chest that you think Bud is a cheat. And Bud is guilty by association. He's part of the RICO, right?
Nah, he just.
That's what you said.
He just happened to take his supplements, and he don't really know what's in them.
Oh, so Bud is just dumb. He oblivious
Okay.
But you saying that Victor Conte is basically cheating. He's applying the clear cream
Is
or
the man a
whatever
known drug
that's
cheat? Yes or no,
undetectable.
King?
Huh?
King, is he a known drug cheat? Yes or
He's
no? Was
a
it
convicted. He's a
convicted?
convicted. Yes, he's been convicted of supplying PEDs to athletes. And
So
those
there you
athletes
go.
were
So
busted.
there you
Those
go.
athletes
So there
were
you go.
busted.
And
Can I
he taught Sugar Shane Mosley about epoxy or something like that, a performance enhancement drug that helps you dose in micro doses or whatever. So he can give game to people on how to do stuff. He ain't necessarily got to just directly do something. He just shouldn't be involved in the sport. That's
man,
all
stop
we
the
saying,
presses.
bro.
Stop the presses though. Hold
We
on.
trying to
Stop.
get rid of snack in totality.
Okay,
That's
let's
what we
stop the
want to
presses
see.
though. Let's stop the presses right here because just now, Canelo team, what's his name? Mike Gill, what's the dude name? Just got busted for PEDs.
Yep.
So I mean? So why are y'all pressing so hard on Terrence and this snack shit who never got busted, but yet still Canelo team is getting busted for PEDs as we speak, and yet still we gotta start looking at Canelo.
And they not a part of snack.
Then you
And then
just
here's the
heard
other
E3
thing. Here's the other
criticize
thing when
snack
it comes to
tonight.
Canelo.
I mean,
Then
Canelo's team.
you said what?
E3 criticized Canelo's team tonight. What you talking about?
I
Yeah,
didn't hear that.
E3 did. The
And I
snack
have.
brothers,
We
I
did,
mean
but
the
y'all
Wright
not.
brothers didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not tonight, but we have.
Okay, but so what I'm saying is this though. So this is my thing. So what we're gonna do is this then. Let's go here. It's gonna be snack against PEDs. How
Yeah,
about
it's the battle of the
where's the problem
performance
at?
enhancements.
So where's the
Snack
problem at?
versus the
Go on,
computer
say it, Big
brothers.
Fish.
Mm.
It's the
Where's the
battle of the
problem at?
dirty fighters or something.
Where's the
Snack
problem at?
versus Cabrera.
Where's the problem at?
that Mexican beef.
Where's the problem at?
It ain't no problem.
Okay,
Ain't no problem.
so once again, let's go here. Once Terence Crawford whoops Canelo, then what we gonna say? So we're gonna say snack, and we're gonna be like, oh,
Of course.
because we just all agreed that.
Nah, I'm gonna say, I done already seen Canelo lose numerous amounts of time, so it's not gonna be surprising to me, bro.
Oh yeah, I forgot y'all said y'all
He-
seen Chinks in armor this last fight.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
we done seen him get demolished by Floyd, demolished by Bivol.
But
Triple G watched him. Triple G had at worst a draw the second time they
just
fought.
months ago, you weren't saying that though, Big Fish.
What you mean I wasn't
6
saying
months
that?
ago, you were saying, and then about a year ago, you were saying if Bud ever fought Canelo, he was gonna get beat up.
Yeah, new information was
Oh,
presented to me, bro. I seen Canelo last fight and he was horrible.
So what I'm saying, how I'm feeling is y'all not standing 10 toes down like y'all did with Earl. I get that. I like that. And I will give you this, Big Fish. I will give you this because you don't like Canelo. You don't like Canelo, so I'm gonna give you some of this shit. But you you stand on them bets, dude. That's what you do. You stand on them bets because you sure want to see Bud lose. I know what you want to do. Don't follow Big Fish talking about I see chinks in the armor. So
I'm
when you
staying on my
I
bet, but
don't
I
know why
do.
you shooting better, Big Fish. He want to see Bud lose too.
But see, Big Fish.
Nah.
It's a win-win for you, like we said earlier.
I'm on
It's a
my best. I'm on
win-win
my
for Big
best,
Fish.
Mr. Goose. I'm taking Canelo because
It's
Vegas
a win-win for
ain't
Big
in the
Fish.
business of losing no money. That line
Big Fish
ain't
wants to see
changed.
both of
They
them
know.
lose.
They know Crawford not gonna win, man.
Okay, Q. Let me ask you this.
He's not
Um.
gonna win
Okay. Why?
because the money is gonna be with Canelo.
So
Because a
we
lot
going.
of people gonna drop and gonna take Crawford as the underdog trying to hit big,
Are
and
you saying?
Vegas not gonna let it
Are you
happen.
trying to say? Hold on. So are you trying to say they're going to cheat Crawford, or Crawford's going to drop the ball for some money?
I think it's gonna be a combination of both. I think that we're gonna see some parts of Charlo part two, man. I hate to say it, man. It's not gonna be the fight, y'all. He's gonna be running, man. He's gonna be on his
Hold
bicycle
on, time
all
out.
night, like
Okay, let me
everybody
ask you.
else.
Well, let me ask you this. Let me go here because I'm gonna hit you like I hit you before, fam. Once again, the problem with Canelo is the same problem with Earl. Canelo can't fight southpaws. Facts. That's going to be his biggest problem. Bud come out southpaw, that's going to be a big problem. 2, Bud ain't coming in scared. Quit with that bullshit. You want him to run. That's what you want him to do. That's a narrative, fam. That's a narrative that y'all want. But let me ask you this: when have you ever seen a motherfucking Terence Bud Crawford run? When? Do tell.
Never, because he's always fought in his weight class.
Okay, and then check this out. And then
But he's moving up 3-4 weight classes, though, Gooch.
So now just because he's going up his weight class, you trying to tell me he's going to run now? Something he never done?
Yes.
And then come on, brother.
Yes.
No.
He's going up 2 weight classes.
So when he tells y'all, and then check this out.
Man, he know
When he tells y'all-
154 was just one fight.
Hold on, when he tells y'all he likes to take people's hit to see how hard they hit, to see if it's a myth or not. One thing I'm gonna tell you, I can't wait to see that smile. Because when we see that smile, I'm gonna
It ain't gonna be real.
turn your cameras off. We do the post.
It ain't gonna be real.
Because when we see that smile, I'm gonna replay that shit so I can see the looks on y'all face. Because then we know that's danger. Like I said, and here's the last and final thought to this. Terence Bud Crawford ain't never ran from nobody, and this fight ain't gonna be no running on this one. And
Yeah, I'm rooting for Canelo.
in the last 4 fights of Canelo's, I'm gonna say,
Oh my God.
listen, I want y'all to listen to this from Charlo to what's the old dude, Mike Gill, whatever dude name is, to Edgar Berlanga, to Dan Williams Score. Them motherfuckers went in for a paycheck. They didn't want.
I'm rooting for Canelo.
They didn't want to fight, but I'm gonna tell you what: Terence Bud Crawford is coming in and tear that man head off his shoulder. And what's gonna happen is he's gonna take a couple shots just to do it. With that being said, thank you,
Well, you
E3.
better not take a couple of those shots. He better not take a couple of shots, Gooch. I'm telling you, he better not take a couple of shots.
He gonna try to. He swung his puller 5 times and go try to slide out the ring like he did something.
Yes, I am. I got to get up and go to work at 6:30 in the morning. I'm tripping, but I had to cook y'all niggas tonight. I'm sorry, Mr. Garnett, you was a casualty of warfare. But
you cook Goldie. You ain't cook nothing else, man. You got you a Goldie.
That's all you got, because you took your normal beating that you always take.
Check this out. It's coming. Y'all be on the lookout. I'm gonna call out the Wright brothers, and we ain't gonna come. Y'all gotta come to me. I'm gonna see if y'all gonna come to me. Come fuck with me one night, one good time, because we can really get it down. Because I'm gonna bring receipts.
I got you.
I'm gonna bring receipts. And like I said, Daniel Jacobs has said it. We're gonna talk about the fighters that all has said that Canelo's about to have a problem with Terence Bud Crawford. With that being said, thank you fellas for having me on tonight. I appreciate it.
Hey, before you go, man, do we need to wear our snack shirts when we pull up?
Man, you can do whatever. You can do whatever. How you feel? Q, you think you gonna have 500 ready for me?
Man, boy, look at, I'm already out there already, man. The only person that'll give me more confidence to bet is WCS, because he good. You know what I'm saying? Every time I bet him, I always win. I get him to bet, I feel more confident to put some more money out there. But man,
Oh yeah, you been whooping his ass on the bets, huh? Well,
he took Majamal.
Yeah.
He took So Slow. I mean, your boy So Slow.
He did that.
But hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something. That dude, Keyshawn Davis, man, I truly believe that the sky's the limit for that man, and I believe for him to take it to the next level. Since you can't get the tank fight, I would do the next best thing and call this bitch ass nigga out. Fuck protecting this nigga. Keyshawn is more than ready. Even Tank say the youngin is looking more spectacular than this nigga, bro, because it's the truth. Because he is. The man is ready to pop, but for him to pop, I think that's the route for him to go, bro.
Why wouldn't Keyshawn go on ahead and go after T.O.?
Because T.O. really don't have the name. I mean, he got the name, but Ain't nothing behind it. He don't have the Latin boxing community behind him. He don't have the black community behind him. T.O. is not a draw. It's the reason why he haven't made over $1 million. He don't sell.
Yeah, but I still think he got the Mexican community behind him. I think if they made that fight, the Hispanic community would back T.O. He got the resume. I think it'll make for an exciting fight.
But the thing is, the problem is we don't have nothing far as what he's done prior to support that. That's why he's in the position he's in. He talks shit and acts like he this big demand, this big draw, and he's not. The man's not.
No, I agree with that. I ain't saying that he's a list fighter, but I think for that particular fight that they would support him. You
Keyshawn,
know,
Keyshawn can become a bigger star if he fights and beats Shakur.
yeah, but
Keyshawn,
they don't want to fight
well,
each other. Q.
nah, but listen, Keyshawn has been throwing it out there, man. Keyshawn is going to be the one that's going to be ready to do this shit. This fake brother, this Shakur protection plan shit, you niggas got to get off of that shit. That's what's fucking up boxing today. The niggas in the same division, they didn't come out the same vagina, bro. Them niggas supposed to fight, bro. Period, bro. Everybody shouldn't be sitting back waiting on one motherfucker that's Jake Paul and doing what he doing, right? While these
Yeah,
niggas in the goddamn division, they should fight. Period. Y'all should not be doing this protection bullshit. That
nah, it
nigga's
ain't.
ready.
That ain't
That's
it,
what it
bro.
is.
Look how long it took for Porter and Bud to fight, just because they was close friends. They ain't want to fight
So
each other
this
for the
so,
longest. It wasn't until the very end when Bud was right there at the doorstep of fighting Earl that they fought.
so King, let me ask you this question. So you think it should drag out that long the same way? You don't think it's hot right now?
No, because I don't think Shakur's name is at the best spot, or his reputation ain't in the best spot right now. And Keyshawn is up and coming. I just don't think Keyshawn should just pigeonhole himself to that one fight when is other dudes that he can
King,
fight that'll be
he finna fight. He finna fight. He finna fight De Los Santos. You see what Top Rank did? They lined it up with the main event, Keyshawn Davis versus De Los Santos, the co-main event, Abdullah Mason versus Nakatilia. Two former Shakur Stevenson opponents that he struggled mightily against. If both of those boys have performances out of their ass and not only beat the shit out these niggas, but stop these niggas, bro, there won't be no fight more appropriate for the young man because the demand for that fight is going to be too much. Everybody's going to be talking about how this man didn't run, didn't put us to sleep. And he beat him better. He looked impressive and he's ready. Period.
well,
We
see,
gonna see next week.
Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn is my two favorite young fighters. I just think Keyshawn could go beat up on T.O. That's what I really want to see. I want to see him beat up on T.O.
Man, he might not want to take that task, King.
Who, T.O.?
Yeah, Tia, that'll be a good ass fight, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's far more exciting than him and Shakur. Y'all
Yeah,
know
I don't
Shakur
want to
ain't
see
finna
him.
stand in the pocket against Keyshawn, bro. Like
man,
it's the hatred that people got for for Shakur why they want him to fight Keyshawn, because they want Keyshawn to knock him out.
That's right. That's
It ain't
right.
gonna be but
Because
that's not an interesting fight, bro.
yes, it is. Yes, it
But
is.
no,
Yes, it is.
no,
It's a
but
very
it is.
interesting fight.
But it's gonna prove something, bro. It's gonna prove if he real or not. Because if it's supposed to be how it's supposed to be, Keyshawn is the one who's supposed to win that fight because he's the more experienced fighter. He's a silver medalist. He was supposed to be the next great thing of Floyd Mayweather. So this is gonna prove either he is what he say he is or he not. So that's very interesting, King, to me.
Well, yeah, but like I said,
And with the dynamic of Bud Crawford and Bo Mac, B and B, oh, we most definitely want to see how good this training team is because they supposed to be able to figure out the proper game plan to beat him. If they the trainers that everybody say that they are, everybody gonna want to see that. Y'all just trying to talk it out because y'all don't want to see y'all favorite fighters fight against each other. That's all that is, and y'all got to get off of that, bro. It's
no,
time to
I ain't,
fight.
bro. I said my favorite fighter, young fighters, is Keyshawn and Mason. I like Shakur, but that's not an interesting fight. Shakur versus Keyshawn, just for me, it ain't all that interesting. I feel like Shakur is not gonna engage. He gonna be on it. Damn, a bicycle. He gonna be on a 10 speed, trying to stay out the way of Keyshawn. You know, and so it's just gonna be hoping that Keyshawn can catch him with one and knock him out. Like, bro, that's not a fight I want to see.
Yes, okay.
Even the previous era, my favorite fighter was Pacquiao. It wasn't Floyd. I don't want to see no nigga running around, pop shotting people, and that's how they win.
Floyd didn't fight like Shakur. Stop it, bro.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not, bro. Stop.
Money
That's an
Mayweather fought
insult.
just like that, bro.
No, he did not, bro. That's an insult.
I'm just saying. That's what
Very
I thought.
insulting.
Yeah,
That's
you
what I
can't.
thought.
Nah, bro. You can't. There's nothing. There's nowhere near the same, bro. I get what you're saying. I know a lot of people didn't like Floyd's style, but Floyd's style and Shakur's style is nothing alike, bro. Nothing
No,
alike.
you can't say it's nothing to like Big Fish.
It's not.
No.
Now, I'm not saying that Shakur is on the level of Floyd. I'm not saying they 1A, 1B. So I'm not trying to disrespect Floyd in that way. I'm saying they style of fight of the defense, using pop shots, really just pointing they dude to victories, but they not going in there really trying to destroy their opponent. They ain't trying to take their head off. They not. Floyd was better in the pot. Floyd was better in every way.
Floyd did destroy his opponents with his style that you didn't like. He had a mentally whipped in the corner. Didn't know what that. Every person that he fought had a look of disgust on their face when it got to that 12th round. If it got
Yeah, because
there,
they couldn't catch him. They couldn't catch him, Big Fish.
and they was getting tagged on top of it.
Yeah, but he was throwing one punch at a time.
And they was fucking hurting.
When was Floyd Mayweather putting together combinations?
Cotto,
Like, come on,
the
bro.
Cotto
Like,
fight, the Cotto fight, the Mosley fight. Hold on.
no.
What you talking about now?
Nah, he wasn't putting together
was
combinations.
He was about to go to jail after the Cotto fight. He fought like he was at the damn park when he fought. He had fun that night. That was a great fight.
Okay, I gotta go back. I gotta go back and watch the Cotto fight. I don't remember.
Cotto had Floyd leaking. That was a real fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I don't remember that fight like that.
But most exciting fights, the Cotto fight. The McDonough fight was an exciting fight. The first
I remember the Madonna. Yeah, I remember that one. But Madonna was really, he kind of bullied Floyd and have to fight him. He was punching Floyd on the top of the head and everything.
Victor Ortiz in that 4th or 5th round, he seen what was about to happen, so he turned dirty because Floyd was about to stop him. He was on the offensive onslaught with Victor Ortiz. Respect him or not, I know that's like a Terence Crawford level champion opponent, but that's neither here nor there. But you know, he was a champion at the time.
Man, he
So,
took a he laid down in that fight.
but I'm saying though, you talking about Floyd was just pop shot, and Floyd was putting
He
on
was, bro. He wasn't.
offensive.
He didn't. Okay, again, I admit I gotta go back. I don't remember the Cotto fight like that,
The
so I
Ricky
gotta go
Hatton
back and watch
fight,
that fight.
the
Yeah,
Ricky
okay.
Hatton fight,
I give Ricky Hatton. Yeah, he beat the hell out of Ricky Hatton. He beat the hell out of Ricky Hatton, but
he was pop shotting Ricky Hatton, but that shit was
that's his way he fight
devastating.
though. That's why I ain't like the way he fought. Now, Pretty Boy Floyd, that I love that version of him.
That
Money
was Money
Mayweather, I
May.
ain't like him.
Money May was against Ricky Hatton. And this
I
what I
know.
don't like when people try to divide Floyd Mayweather up into two different people. I don't agree with that. Floyd Mayweather all the way through. He was a dog in both eras.
But Floyd, I mean Pretty Boy Floyd would throw combinations. He'll mix it up. He still had good defense, but he in there really trying to beat your ass. Money Mayweather was just he finna outpoint you. So it was pop shots. It was one punch at a time. Every once in a while he'll throw two, but for the most part he threw one punch at a time, made people miss, made faces to the crowd, and all that type of goofy ass shit. Like, bro, it was not an entertaining fight, and that's how I see Shakur, that same type of fighter.
Hey, so
Again, he's not Floyd.
when
He's
Bud
not
stick his
Floyd.
tongue out when he get tagged, is that goofy too?
No, I'm talking about Floyd ain't getting tagged. Floyd is
Nah, I'm
just,
asking you a
cause
question.
he not getting hit.
Is
No,
it goofy when Terence Crawford lick his tongue out every round when he getting busted in his mouth?
no,
Yes
because
or no?
that lets you know Bud finna step on shit.
So
When
that's
when
no.
when
I'm gonna say
Bud
that's a
gets tongue
no.
out, he finna step on shit.
So when he playing to the crowd, taunting his opponent like Floyd did, it's corny when Floyd did it, but when Bud do it, that's a sign your ass about to get whooped.
Fish. When
King.
Floyd did it, let me explain. When Floyd did it, nothing was going on in the fight. Floyd was making people miss. And so now he's talking to the crowd. He doing all this other shit because the dude ain't hitting him. When Bud licking his tongue out and smiling in the ring, he finna step on shit. It's not the same. So yes, one of them is goofy. The other one makes you perk up. Now you really paying attention because now you know a nigga finna get dropped.
Man, that's incredible, King. That's incredible, boy.
That's true. Go look at Bud fights. Every time he lick his tongue out, he finna step on shit. And then go look at Floyd smiling and talking to the crowd. He ain't finna drop a goddamn thing.
That's like Shakur.
I said
That's why I don't understand.
Shakur got the same style. He not Floyd. Oh no, in no way. He ain't as good offensively, defensively. Like he's not Floyd, but he got the same style. You could tell he tried to mirror his fighting style after Floyd 100%.
Man, boy, I say Keyshawn can get it. I
Hey
believe
we gonna have to
get it.
recap the night real quick, King. We gonna start off with Goldie Q. Man, that boy, I told him before this episode started that he was gonna get thrown out the ring, boy. He gone. Look at him, gone. Goose beat him down.
That's
Special
embarrassing.
guest referee King was just coming through, just hitting him with cheap shots every now and then.
I did.
Oh
Don't do that.
man, I was holding
Yeah,
his
you were
arm
hitting.
for Q. Goldie, you took a beating tonight, man. That boy said that Shakur Stevenson would beat Keyshawn Davis.
He said Devin Haney will beat Keyshawn Davis. He said he's not ready for Devin Haney. Oh my God, he took a massive beat.
I wouldn't mind that fight neither, but yeah, he did say that. And that's when I told
Seeing
y'all
that
somebody
last
throw
performance.
in the towel. The way y'all did Mr. Golden tonight is not cool, man.
Man, we fucked Mr. Golden up. And I
Yeah,
told
that
him
ain't
before the show,
that
if
ain't
you
cool,
talk
man.
that bullshit going against BMB, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. And I fucked his ass up.
And then you say it too, King. Right directly after the July 29th, we gave Terence Crawford full credit, just due. Just like if he
No
beat
excuses.
Canelo Alvarez, we gonna give him his just due, but we still gonna be waiting for the results of the test, though, just to keep it 100.
No.
That's right.
Now the difference is y'all was pulling that Earl sexual train. Y'all was pulling that wagon. Y'all had a test of y'all shoulders and everything. This time y'all learned y'all lesson. So you motherfuckers say, let's get in front of this shit in case these motherfucking bud buddies is right. Cause if this nigga beat Canelo, we ain't gonna be able to shut these sons of bitches up. They still talking about Earl 2 years later. So we can't tolerate this shit. Let's get out in front of it. That way, if he wins, we can be like, nigga, we told y'all. Y'all almost act like y'all on the B team.
Hey man, you see what too, King, you see where the snack started, right? It came from the Black Cartman.
yeah. And I ain't even remember that. I told E3. I ain't even remember dude said that on the panel till he played it. But Gucci is right. It's embarrassing that y'all running with that shit, and that nigga is the one who started the shit.
Hey man, we talking about Victor Conte, man.
Man, come on.
Come on, fam. I'm gonna have to beg for your forgiveness. How he begged Earl, please, fam, Earl, please, Earl, please, Earl.
Oh my God,
Earl, please, Earl.
Come on, fam. Come on, fam.
Get me back in the camp, fam. You know I wouldn't say nothing like that.
Fam, pull your pants down, fam. Fam, you can pull your pants down in front of me, fam. Fam.
Oh my God.
Man.
I wouldn't do you like that, fam.
Kill you, Trent.
Because it hits different. It's like that. This world is like a box of chocolates. Face ass, nigga. Get off your knees. Begging and shit online. You ought to be fucking embarrassed. Talking about you ferocious. You a fucking out of shape kitty cat, nigga. Shut the fuck up. Fat ass nigga. Hitting on them love taps on that motherfucking. God damn, man, this nigga was online crying like a bitch, man. Begging this nigga, come on, fam. Please, fam. I'm trying to tell you, fam. Good line, fam.
You got anything else, Q?
I'm talking, man, that nigga was really crying online to another man. To another man. You was online crying on your hands and knees, nigga. He was crying, begging. Please, Earl, please. Come on, fam. Fam.
Oh man.
King, man, closing thoughts, man.
It's nice, man. Salute to E3, man. Salute to you boys, man. Good goddamn stream, man.
King,
That's not, yeah.
Fam, please, fam.
Everybody watching tonight. So I tell you what, if you can't find anything tonight, you're in the wrong business. We control us. We run this. And anybody coming in our house, they get dealt with. Respect is earned. Respect is never given. It's better to be respected than being like.
I'll fucking wait. Who wanna debate? Straight, let me cook. Fish frying while season and marinate. Every season, there's no reasoning, just unanimous decision. Smash the noti bell, and thanks to all subscriptions. Mama mentality, stop fouling me, I'm goated. Body shots got them folding. Every word they can quote it. Smoking bud, watching bud, smoke these niggas Mayweather with the defense, nothing short of genius. High step into the end zone like prime time. Point me to the limelight. Mic check, it's my time. The pod god every time I deliver. You're now tuned in to GOAT Thriller. I'm here to stay. All the chatter, y'all can dead it. Let's start the show. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I said it. Dinging on them. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
I'm the best ever. There's never been
fucking
anybody.
wait.
I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
Yeah, I said it.